Hello.
Hello, how are
Hey.
you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
Liz.
really good. I'm really good. Oh, we've already got somebody here. Oh,
Yeah, it's already
geez.
like I was watching it before it was built. I was like, fuck.
I
Yeah.
couldn't get in. I couldn't get into my own live on my second laptop, on my second
Um,
device. So I'm just sharing out so you two can sit there
I,
and talk. Hey, Ollie,
hey,
you must be new.
how
If
is
you're
everyone?
new, yeah. If you're new, please subscribe to both Lockie's channel here. Sorry, I'm thinking YouTube at the moment. I've got my head stuck in YouTube. Um, uh, Subscribe to both Lockie's page and my page. It's in the description, and then you can ask for a reading. And if you want to put through a donation, you will be second in the queue. Just make sure that it's
I
$15
have,
US or more.
I have
Sorry.
homework for Liz already. It was like before, like I don't know why. I just thought, and I was like, yeah, she's got homework.
Oh,
Well,
she's gonna love you.
yeah,
Just let me share this out for a bit. Won't
it's
be a
like
sec.
it's been very slow the last few days. Like, holy my God, like
I know, really, really slow.
really.
It's not a bad thing in the mornings. It's when it gets to the afternoon and it starts to slow down. I think to myself, oh my God.
Like I just want to get to bed. It's too early. Like what the hell? Like
Yeah, yes.
it's like that. I'm in like a new room, like downstairs for the readings. The air
Yeah,
is so much more like just different. I don't know, different vibes, atmosphere. And I don't know. Feels good to change it up. I don't know.
that's good. But I like the projector that you've got at the back. Yes, I did,
Oh,
Annette.
yeah.
I like the projector that you've got at the back. It's I miss that from when you used to
It's
do it before
yeah.
at your old place.
Well, we brought down the table downstairs for
Yeah,
Christmas. I was like, may as well just chuck it in there.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
don't want to bring it back up. So
Mm.
lazy, but it works out well, I suppose. Yeah, it's like dragging out the end, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's like the end. It's the last few days of this year has just been taking its time. So, what's today? What's everyone's plans for the weekend?
It's New Year's. I'm
Oh,
hermiting.
that's right. Oh crap! I didn't even think. See, I just.
I know I'm hermiting. I'm not going
Mm,
anywhere. There's too many idiots out there, and I will listen. Either I'll be sound asleep at midnight, or I will be up
mm.
out the back door listening to all of the fireworks going off.
Oh, I just realized. Hey, could I? I'll be back in 2 seconds. Sorry.
Oh, what are you going to eat?
I have no. I have something important to do really quickly.
Oh, okay, all
Yeah, sorry.
right. Oh, I wonder what that is. So if you could all please share us out to some groups. I've shared it out to a few of the local ones, but please share us out, and it would be good to get a few newbies in here. Um, oh, did, Michelle, do you understand what the stars are? Because I don't actually understand. Thank you for sending them, but I don't understand what they're for. Hello, Sam and Barbara. Come say hello. Oh, you said hello. Hi, everyone. She says hi. Sorry, I'm looking at my second device. I would love a message. We're going to get into it shortly, but please don't forget to like the live at the top there, or give us a love heart or something like that. And also the ones that you can do on your phone that you can send love hearts or cares and things like that. So I would like to see a few of those coming onto my screen. You can just get your finger on the button and just keep tapping it if you want.
Sam has the same last name as me.
She does.
Legal last name. That's crazy. Hey.
Yes, you can get paid for them. Yes, I understand you can get paid for them, Sam. Sam, where did that come from? Sam Barber. Evelyn, but I haven't actually signed up for them, and people are sending them through as a show of support. Now, from what I understand, I think you sent through 100 stars, which equates to $1. So, you know, I mean, I know it's a support system of some type, but I don't know how it works. Um, and it's, you know, I've tried to look into it a little bit more, and I just can't. I mean, I have to sign up for it, but I'm still in two minds whether or not I want to go with it because, yes, because it's kind of monetization. Oh my God, Jamie, you're awake. Yes, awake. You're awake. You're awake. What time is it? Hello, Kirsty. How are you?
Hey, that's a cool photo.
Sam, and Evelyn, Liz. Just waiting for all of you to come in. Ollie, if you're still around, just make sure that you please like the live, like our pages, or follow our pages. And also up the top here, you may not be able to see it, there is a counter that tells me how many people are in the audience and how many people have liked or loved the live. So if you haven't done that yet, please do that for me. And show us how much you care.
Is that a new photo up the top?
Well, it's kind of one that I did ages ago, and it's got you and I up there, and it just, yeah, you saw
cool.
it.
Yeah, no, I just noticed it, yeah.
I've got a few that I can put up there. I have to play with that one because there's too much white around the border.
It's cool, though.
It's 12:38 a.m. Well, Jamie, that's not late. That's like 12:30.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Shannon. How are you? Why can't I see any comments? Okay, so Annette, I noticed this when I was surfing around today on the internet, and I noticed that when people are live, there's a little bubble in the lower left-hand, right-hand corner that gives you the option to see. No, that's to see the live. I don't know why you're not seeing anybody else's comments because it doesn't cover the comments. Just pop out and come back in. Like, just get out of it completely and then come back in. But somebody rang me the other day and said that they couldn't get they couldn't see the live. Yeah. Anyway, but there is a little button, I believe, on the side of people's lives where you can turn the live off but still get the comment feed.
Ah.
Yeah, it says
switch
live off or switch it on to see what you're seeing now. I know. Okay. I mean, I can't do it on mine because we're hosting it.
Yeah, that's odd.
I'll watch this happened to me when I went out and went back in, and it worked. Okay. All right, I'll watch you guys for a bit while as I'm going live in about an hour. Okay, Margaret, lovely to have you here.
I can't. I'm having a dyslexic moment. My eyes are not concentrating on anything.
That's fine.
I'm trying to read.
Who are you trying to switch to?
I'm just trying to see what everyone's saying, but I actually cannot read. It's like because I don't know what it is, but it keeps just. I can't focus my eyes on anything.
And you don't have to send stars to see comments. All right. Sometimes when you watch a live, it says see with stars, and all you've got to do is change that to all comments in the drop down box.
I don't get technology still.
I had to play with it because I wasn't sure how it worked. Jeez, it's warm down here. Whew.
I've got the aircon on and the fan right above me. Aircon's right there and the fan's right above me too.
Yeah, that's the thing. If I turn the fan on, I'll probably end up starting to sneeze again. It's like hay fever season all over again.
Oh no.
How are you all doing tonight?
Good.
Doing well, Evelyn. Doing well.
can't wait for the year to be over. I really can't. It's the days are dragging out, and I just can't wait to like everything just to be back to normal. It's holidays. Everyone's like, I don't know. Still, I just don't want to leave the house. I can't wait for New Year's to be gone. Like,
Yeah. All the people
yeah.
come out. So I found out, I was listening as I was coming back from my appointment today. I tuned into one of those radio talkback shows, and they were talking about New Year's Eve and how there's going to be lots of Ubers, lots of taxis, lots of this and lots of
Mm,
that. But and people they're asking people to be careful of who they jump into a car with. And then
mm,
somebody brought up this little comment and said, can taxi drivers or Uber drivers negotiate a price for you to take a trip? And they
mm,
said, yes, you can. And the thing was that it's not, that people are saying it's not fair, but they
mm.
can actually just say, no, not interested. You either come with me for the $7 or you don't. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so it was
Um,
really weird. And there's going to be a lot of people out there who will just pay. They will
mm,
just pay for the going rate.
yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So it's going to be hard. And the reason why they were saying that was because
Mm,
they don't want to see people in wheelchairs being left stranded because they can't afford to
mm.
pay the astronomical fee that
That's
they're
true
charging.
though. That's
Mm.
true. That's why you don't go out. Like you know, if you were to go out in town, imagine like how much it would be just to go out to a pub or to anywhere.
Yeah.
Like it's going to cost you an arm and a leg just to
Yes. Yeah.
have
You're better
one
off
person
walking.
to feed. Like not good.
It sends the person who sends them pushes their comments to the top of the feed, and Facebook sends you money. But how are we still trying to work that out? Yeah, but they can't send me money, Liz, because I haven't given them any details of where to send it, which is my
Mm,
whole issue with this. Why would I do that?
mm.
Like how Daniel went missing from Sunshine Coast.
Wait, what happened?
Um, what do you mean how Daniel went missing from
Mm.
Sunshine Coast? Is that somebody that hopped in a car that where they didn't know who they were getting in with?
I don't know. That's crazy. I don't know where to live these days. I seriously don't know where to live, and I
Yeah,
hate it. I hate it because everywhere is just dodgy. Like it's got some bad craps going on, and I hate it. I just want to be in a nice area, nice people. Nothing goes wrong. It's just crazy. Like it's gross what happens. I don't know where to move. Like
yeah. Well,
you know.
you just got to try it out. It's through trial
Mm,
and error. It
I
really
know.
is. Um,
Mm.
did you want to mention anything about what you said to me before
Oh, I'll
the
sit on
live,
that.
or do you want to wait?
I'll wait for that for a bit. It
All
might
right,
come up
all right.
eventually. Yeah.
I get my license cost me. Okay, so we're starting to get a few more people in here. Time to buy an island. Yeah, I
Oh,
know, Kirsty. I
that's it.
know.
Mm. I just want to buy a tiny house. I want a tiny house, a full-on tiny house. Move it wherever you want, like one that you can move, and just
Mm-hmm.
plant it
Yep,
somewhere away.
yep.
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Tomorrow's supposed to be 71 degrees. So if I'm right about that, that means that it's going to be about 16 degrees in Celsius, 17 degrees.
Oh, true.
So that's not bad, Annette. That's pretty good. Or is that in the mid 20s? It can't be mid 20s. Maybe it is. I don't know. I forget. I grew up on Fahrenheit, but changed to Celsius. And it was Celsius, and it was so much easier. I'll see you tonight, friends. I've got mobile home bands. Yeah, exactly. It would just be brilliant. I could do
Mm.
that if I wanted to, but
I would love a tiny house. That's all I
yes.
want. A tiny house. Like I want to be a minimalist in nature. That's goals. Like full on away. I wouldn't care. I would be in the
Yeah,
bush.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
mm,
You don't move it anywhere. I like the seaside. Yeah, same here. Same here, Sam.
mm, mm.
Okay, Chandra, take care. You were on twice today, Chandra, were you? On the live, wanting to move away, but doesn't seem to be happening. It's not happening at the moment, Sam, because it's not meant to happen. It will happen when the time is right.
It's like the house is waiting for you, and that's annoying that like
Exactly.
you have to
Yeah.
wait. Like, yeah, I hate that.
Evelyn, I've been in the country
Mhm.
and I haven't been by the seaside, although my parents had lived by the seaside. And I've had enough of the country. Too many trees, too much no, I'm I'm a sea change girl. This one here.
I
Cool tiny
think
house.
because like also, I think because I was living in Newcastle where there's just water everywhere, but also visited Tamworth where it's country. It's just like I don't know if I could live there. Like that's a lot to deal with in the
Yes.
country, but it would be freaking nice. Like I would love somewhere in the bush, just a land that's a little bit cleared out, a little tiny
Yep.
house, a
Yep.
river and garden,
Oh my God, yes, a river.
goats,
Absolutely. Yes, and the goats. And I
alpacas.
want a donkey. I want a
Yeah,
donkey.
oh, donkeys,
I
yes.
want a
Oh,
donkey to wake me up in the morning.
yeah. Whole heap of just random chickens, the funny
Yes,
looking ones, the funny
yes,
looking ones.
absolutely. I think we all want to go out to some degree and hide.
Oh, true. Oh, and even sorry, Gold Coast also has like some bushy areas as well, which would be as nice as well, but close to
Yeah,
water. So that's actually
yeah.
true. There are
What's that?
places.
Oh, close bush, but close to sea.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Sunshine Coast has a few of those places where they're up in the mountains, but you have
Mount
to apparently.
Tambourine.
Yes, you have to
Oh,
apparently be on the right side of the mountain in order to get the breeze. If you're on the wrong side, you get nothing, and that's when
yeah.
all the bugs start coming in.
Oh.
No, no bugs for me. Yes, but way too busy on the Gold Coast. It is.
Oh yeah, like
Can't stand the town. There's too many people. Yeah.
yeah. I couldn't live in the city either. I don't think I could live it directly in the city.
No,
That's
no,
yuck.
no. I can't. I
Mhm.
can't either. There's just too many people around for me, too many energies, too many mixed energies. It's like the energies bump into each other and then they just come back at me and I'm thinking, oh no, I don't want this, I can't handle this, get me out of here.
Yeah.
Yes. But we can only dream about these lovely places. Yeah, we can, but your dreams can manifest, Sam. You just got to make them strong enough. When you're ready, you will. Um, Tatiani. Hello, Tatiani. How are you? Um, okay. Cave. Oh, cave. Yes. A cave. Used to be in the city. It's nuts to think about it, but most definitely. I'm about to put my kids to bed, but I will be listening. Okay, Tatiani. How are you both tonight? We're good, Chandra. We're
good.
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 Tired, but good.
And I'm in a weird like this new reading room is it's so clear. Like there's nothing, not even sage or anything in this room. Like that's like old sage, like not even the smell. You know how it
Yes.
like can stink sometimes. Like it's just so different. It's a different. I feel like clean slate. I don't know if that makes
Yes.
sense.
Yes,
Good.
it does. It
Good.
does. Okay, the energy of the Goldie is overwhelming. Yes, I have to leave Holland Park, Brisbane in 1992. It started getting too busy. I've never gone back to live. Hate the dry south. Yeah, I love your background,
South
Locky.
Island.
Yeah.
I hate the traffic in Queensland anyway. So bad.
Well, you need to come down south. You need to come down to Victoria. You
I
might like
want to
it.
move. I really don't like it. I do, but I don't. I want to move. I'm not. I can't stay in the one place. I have to.
Oh,
I think that's me. I
you're
think
gonna have to talk to Joel about that.
since leaving home, I can't seem to like find my space. I think.
I want to move too. I don't want to move. All I want to do is just. I would like to move a bit closer to the ocean, though. Must admit.
Yeah.
Okay, Locky, how about we get this started?
Yeah.
We've got a few people here. Is there anybody new in the background that would like a free card? Let us know, because we like to introduce new people to our lives, and the only way we can do that to get you somehow. Oh, there you go. We'll do Sam. We will.
It's so weird. Sorry, it's so weird when you see your last name.
Sam, have you actually liked or followed the page that we're on at the moment and Locky's page? Just let me know before we draw you a card. And if there's anybody in the background there just watching, we would love to see you. Yes, she has. Okay, so we'll do Sam and then Deborah. Deborah, have we given you a card before?
Yeah, we read Deb. I'm pretty sure, Deb. I think it's Deb. I don't know. Was that birds?
Yeah.
Oh, you got music. Oh, okay. I was like,
No. They're real. The birds are real.
That's real. What is that? What are they? Is that wagtails or?
No, I think they're just those little brown birds, the black little brown things. What do you call them?
The ones you see at
Starling or whatever they are. Yeah.
They're in groups. Yeah.
They're cute. They are cute. In fact, I'm going to open up the curtains shortly because I'm dying in here. I could turn the fan on, but I don't want to start. Okay, I'll turn it on. I'm listening, guys. I'm listening.
Yeah, Liz, I'm pretty sure you're at the top of the list.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. I'm going to try to live. I missed your live the other day. It's hard when like I couldn't find your page, and I was trying to. Yeah, I have to sort that out. I need glasses. I actually need glasses. This is getting ridiculous. Like, it's so bad because like I can't. When I'm trying to read, I fully cannot find a spot to start reading. Does that make sense? Like,
Can
in
you
the
get
comments,
glasses for your issue?
I've had blue tinted glasses before, and they seem to really help at school. But that was in like year 6.
Okay. Yeah.
I remember that I'm pretty sure that was because of being dyslexic. You use blue paper too.
Yeah.
I use blue paper at school.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and they on computers you can do it too somehow. Like, but I don't know how to do that. But yeah, like I actually can't focus on where to start to read in the comments.
So just to make sure people don't forget to cross over to YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel 00001 Caroline, because Locky and I will be doing once I've sorted out how to use it properly, we'll be doing our meditations and healings there. Primarily, I mean, we will be doing them on Facebook, but primarily we will be doing the healings and meditations from there. I'll send you my optometrist. They're in Merrifield. They bulk bill. All optometrists bulk bill. All optometrists bulk bill.
True.
Yes.
I never
except when you get your glasses.
I've never really. I only been to one. Like primary school was the last time I went.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They're not allowed. I don't think that they're allowed to charge at all. There's no. You don't have to pay for them. You just go, and they give you the script, or you can pick out glasses and that's when they start charging. That costs a lot of money.
Oh, I know. That's what. Yeah.
That's okay, Kirsty. Hello, Mila. How are you? And when's the next one? helps so much. We should be doing it on Tuesday. This one, the next one that I've got, I won't say anything about it, but suffice to say it's about 20 minutes long, and then Lockie's going to introduce one the week after that.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get our asses into gear, and there should be one each week. But we will be alternating between healings and meditations. And a couple of people have already messaged me and said they absolutely loved it. It helped them understand a few things, so that's really good. And they also fell asleep much easier too.
True.
Liz Kane, yes, and
Actually, maybe I got Aboriginal doctors that I'm going to soon, so I'm pretty sure might have it and might be able to. Hopefully, I'll have to see. But
write it down so you don't, because you're going to have a lot to say to them. Milo's work. Yes, work is bad for you, Milo. You work way too often. You work way too much. Either that, or every time I'm on the live, you seem to say, I've got to go to work. So, how many days a week do you work, Milo?
Yeah.
Do you work 6 days a week or something, or is it just the hours that? Otherwise,
sorry, I was just
200 doctors will definitely be able to help you. Probably get them free.
Yeah, the Aboriginal doctors. And see, it's so hard. I have to really concentrate to read. That's I've noticed it a lot too, because I seen a video the other day, and it's so true. They said, "Oh, how can't you saying I can't tell my left and rights," and then someone goes, "Oh, whatever is the right L is your left. Is that right?" And then it's like, yeah, but how do you tell which is the right L? And I was like, oh my god, that's so true. Which way is the right L? Like
this one.
Is it?
This one. The one in my left hand.
Yeah, that's left. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what it's true. It's like, because you're dyslexic, it's like you look at it and you're like, but I can't tell the difference. Like.
No, you can't, because you're looking at them both together. But if you just look at the way you write it.
Yeah, no, I've got to really think about it and
okay, I get it. Okay, so Sam, we're going to do you first. I just noticed, Annette, you said something went wrong with your donation. Just let me have a look, and I'll just check and make sure that it's gone in. Sam Barber and Deborah Adams, we're going to do your free readings, and then we'll get stuck into this. I'm just going to go in and check to see whether or not it's gone through Annette. And please, people, if you can put it through as friends and family, that would be really good, because PayPal always take a little bit off the top for themselves.
True.
And of course, it just annoys me. Why is it taking so long?
Yeah.
Just get into that.
1 a.m. Oh, it's 7 p.m. Yeah.
And
where are you, if you don't mind asking? 1 a.m. Would that be the same as Jamie? Roughly?
It has to be, yeah.
Yeah, well, I thought about it. Yeah.
Yes, please. All right, I'm just having a look. Annette Grimstone. I've got it in here, Annette. And of course, they took a little bit off the top, like they do. So if you guys remember to make sure to put it through as friends and family, at least the whole amount will come to us instead of just a portion of it.
Ooh. These people are really stay awake of their night times. That's 4:01 a.m. No, you shouldn't be. No matter what, you shouldn't be awake at that time.
Nobody should be. Nobody should be.
You shouldn't be waking up at that time or falling asleep. No. Oh, yuck. Can you at least sleep tomorrow, Annette? Oh. Oh. Hey, PayPal took $1 from me twice. So
No,
$2.
it's
Huh?
pathetic. It's because they
Like,
don't
no,
get put through as family or friends, family and
I went
friends.
to I went to pay at it like online using PayPal. Like I went to pay, and it said error occurred, and it took $1, and like it actually took, because that's all I needed was $1, and then I put another $1 on there and went to do it again, and it didn't work, and I was like, "Ugh," and it took it, and yeah, fully took it and said no, it didn't, you didn't ignore it, and I was like, oh.
Um, Margaret, you beautiful soul. Which account did you send it to? Did you send it to my
Oh.
C Thomas 236? Just let me know which one you sent it to, because I haven't received it in my donations for the anti-child trafficking one. They are cheeky, Liz. They're very cheeky. I was with what's that other place that GoFundMe. That was a good one to be with, but I dropped out of that because people found it a little bit too difficult, too tricky. Okay, so Sam Barber. Sam Barber, are you still here? Where are you? I don't know how to use this PayPal. I'm not tech savvy. Just let me know, Margaret, which one you sent it to. Was it the C Thomas 236 account? I mean, I'll go and check it later. Okay, Sam. So, Sam, I've got card number 2 here for you, and it deals with relationships involving some sort of emotional bond that's happening. It could even be between a person you're with, or a family member, or a friend, or somebody at your work. It could even be related to a project or a specific situation that's happening around you at the moment. It's it it's usually the perfect time to realize that not all relationships are, well, they're saying to me, it's not always about you. Sometimes it's about the person that you're with. Sometimes we have to look at the bigger picture in order to make sense of things. So just be careful with that. Notice how when you interact with different people in your life, are they giving you energies, or are they taking away from you? Is there an even exchange? Just look at the exchange of energy that's happening between you and the situation or people, Sam, because they're just telling me through here that you need to pay attention to that. Because you give to people, someone is taking advantage of you.
Number 2, sorry,
There you go. See?
and
So
it's acknowledgement.
we both got that. We both got the card number 2. So it's like the relationships are a mirror image of your own life. They reflect how you feel and treat yourself, and how you react and respond to various situations and individuals around you. So each and every union is an opportunity for some sort of growth. All right? You can take that, love. Yeah, can take that, love.
I feel like
Yeah.
I
So
feel
that
like
was what I have for you, Sam.
with this acknowledgement card, I feel that's like just saying, I can hear myself. I feel like that's just saying, like, with pretty well what Caroline, going straight directly with what Caroline's saying is, like, I feel like at this moment it's a time to acknowledge what's serving you for your highest good and what's not, and
Yeah.
acknowledging what's best for you and what you have to let go and what you have to keep. And like right now, I just feel like it's like acknowledging what serves you for your highest good and what serves you for your not, if that makes sense. And I feel like there's a lot of growth coming for you mentally as well. It's like a mental awakening I see happening for you. So it's like acknowledgement on what's just happening, especially in like relationships and stuff like that. Acknowledge your feelings. Like, it's hard to explain, but I feel like I just got to acknowledge the situation, if that makes sense. Situations. And I feel like she's going to be separating the things that don't serve it for her highest good and more like filling it with more of highest good. So it's like I see her coming into a place where like she's just really getting served for her highest good. Does that make sense? Like everything at the moment is like a new way, yeah.
Just give me a second. I've just got to have a look at this. I've got to figure out. Okay, Annette. Annette, you sent through 2 donations, darling. How you sent through 2 donations? So, are you wanting to give one or pay it forward, or are you wanting what would you like to do with that? Because you've sent through twice. I just need to figure out how to deal with this. All right. Hopefully that's helped you, Sam. And okay, so Deborah Adams, are you still here? And then we'll get into the paid readings. Liz, you are up first. Then Annette is, then Kirsty, and then Maggie has to pay it forward. Deborah.
Oh, you're kidding. I was watching that video that you've got on the background that we can only see. I was playing that to go to bed last night, trying to sleep. Sorry, it spun me out.
Yeah. Hang on, wait a minute. Where are we?
That's it.
That one.
Yeah, that's it. Crazy.
It is good. I like it. I like listening to that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Deborah Adams. Deborah Adams. Why, Deborah? Deborah, I'm not even going to pick up any of the cards at the moment. What they're telling me is that you need to breathe. You need to just slow down and you need to breathe. Take a breather. It's time to have a rest. You've got lots of things coming to you in 2023 and they want you to just rest. Ease up on yourself. Don't push yourself so hard. That is what they're saying for you, Deborah. I hope that helps. They're not going to give me any more than that, other than saying, please ease up on yourself.
Slow down.
Yeah, exactly.
Because what I see is just complete stillness around me, and just complete slowing it down because there's this thick, heavy cloud that I feel on top of me, and I just feel like breathing, slowing down, and just, I need to be floating in a pool, that type of, that's going to really, slow down, relax.
Okay, Deborah, I hope that helps you. Maybe, maybe later on or halfway through this, we can just do a few very, very quick readings to get through some new people. I noticed that there's a couple here, Letitia Potier. I think I've seen you on my live before. I don't think we've actually done a reading for you. So hang in there. Deborah, they're asking you to pay attention to the message that you got given tonight. Because if you don't slow down, they're going to make you slow down. And I don't want that to happen, all right? Hello, everyone. I'm you. Hi, Arkisha. What a lovely name, Arkisha.
I know, that's actually...
Hang in there. If you would like to have a reading, please donate for one. You will get both Locky and myself, and people in the audience will tell you that you won't be disappointed with the readings. You read them before me. Yes. Okay, Liz, you're up now.
Also, one more thing for Deb, I would say, is know that if you slow down everything, it's going to get better. Like this weight is going to get better, but slowing down will help that process. And slowing down, you're in control of the of the way it eases, It's got to ease some way, and life will either force it, because sometimes we just can't do it. But if you can just slow down time, like not time, you can't slow down time, but just your surroundings,
All right. I'm just going to pin a comment at the bottom here so that people can see what the PayPal is, and then we'll get stuck into Liz. Well, Liz's reading. Okay, just give us a second.
That's weird.
Pin comment. Okay, so that should be pinned now. All right.
I can see, I'm sorry, I don't know why, I just caught the corner of my eye and it's tripping me out. I'm not going to say what I was saying before yet, but there's a bit on your background to your left, like the really light blue patch, or other side, right side, sorry. There, right where you go down to the left a little bit. There.
There's a little girl there.
Like a baby or something, like a something little, like a person or something. I don't know what the hell that is. Can you see that?
It looks like a little girl.
Yeah.
It looks like she's
got arms, like got a blanket.
Yes. She's got arms like this, and I think she's got a bit of a belly on her too.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry, I could just see it. It just caught the corner of my eye.
It's right. Hang on, wait a minute. Right there. There's her head up here.
Yeah.
There. Hang on, wait a minute. That way. And the other one is there. And this is the belly that I'm seeing.
If you've seen Avatar.
And there are her feet. Yeah. I haven't seen the
new
second
Avatar.
one.
They have babies, like you can see babies in the new Avatar. And that kind of looks like an Avatar baby with the tail and like chunkiness of it. It's weird.
Beautiful. Oh, hello, Miranda. How are you? Did you say hello before, or did I just see you? It does look like a little girl. Okay, Liz.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this, Liz. Okay, Liz. Before I go any further, they're showing me a door. They're showing me a doorway that you need to walk through. They're showing me new things coming into your life. They're showing me change happening for you. You need to usher yourself through that door. It's time for you to move through that door. I don't know whether it's to do with your personal life or your job, if you've got one. If you have got one, they're showing me both areas, and they're trying to push you through the door. And for some reason, you're very wary not to walk through that door. It's like you don't want to take that chance. You can't take that chance on life. The door. It's just standing there waiting for you to walk through it. It's like they're trying to push you through it, and every time they try and push you through it, you push back. They're talking to me about balance as well, like there is one part of your life that's taking up too much time for you, Liz, and they're saying that it's important that you get some sort of balance happening, whether it's giving and receiving, whether it's actually about yourself, whether it's your inner life, the things that you're doing with your inner world, your physical world. There's some sort of adjustment that you need to make around timing and balance. I need to get a private reading to deal with some things I mentioned here. Okay. Yes, personal life, but I don't want to walk through the door. I'm going out more, experiencing new things. Okay, all right. So you're on the same wavelength as what my guys are. They're actually telling me this. So, it's walk through the door. Walk through the door. They're pushing you to walk through that door, and they don't want to trip you up, but they're just saying it's okay. Yes, you are a giver. You are absolutely a giver. Um, okay, so I don't know why they're saying, Liz, you probably get more of a understanding about this than what I am, because you know me, I tend to forget my readings. But they're saying it's got something to do with related to law or signing a contract, or um, something that you're going through at the moment to do with. It could be a legal thing. Something is out of balance. Um, they're saying that you have to have faith with that as well. So, whichever area of your life this is involved in, they're saying you have to trust that the system is going to be in your favor and work with you and for you. I got to learn patience, and I do want to walk through that door. Yeah, we all need a certain amount of patience, and patience is one of those ones that are hard. Could be to do with the ex-partner. So things not sorted out between you and your partner. It's like some sort of justice is coming to you next year, Liz, with that. Um, and they're also saying that once you move through that door, it's like you're going to have all of these. When I said to you before, all of these new things are coming to you, I do mean that materialistically, spiritually, just holistically. um, it's going to be good. But I understand you can't say certain things on the live. Um, Now they're telling me that you've been through a lot of conflict and defeat, and they want you to know that you have worked with that. There's a certain amount of shadow work that you've been doing with that, and you've actually come through that, and that's why they're saying it's okay for you to step through that doorway, because we're going to once you oh, very funny guys, once we walk through that door with you, once you go through that door, they're going to start challenging you, and then that's when you will realize that certain things that you've learned in this year and last year, they will you will need to show them that you've learnt, all right, that you've learnt what you've gone through, and that you understand the dynamics, and you won't ever let that happen again. And that doesn't mean that you can't continue to be a giver. It just means that you will know those boundaries, all right. You've got the foundations, you've made certain achievements, and they want you to just know that you can trust what is going to be happening for you in 2023. I'll pass you over to Locky um, for a minute or two.
Sorry, indigestion. So that's sorry. It's crazy how that happens always on the live. I don't seem to get it any other time. It's weird. So I wanted to say, I had this feeling that there was this energy that's kind of still lingering, if this makes sense, some sort of lingering energy, and it's like it's just back and forth. You're trying to you're not going back and forth, but the situation itself keeps coming back and then leaving, back and leaving, and you want it to be over. Does that make sense? I see that, and it's like I want to say this is the beginning of the ending of that situation, and it
Yeah,
sucks because we have to go through the other person's, what I'm going to say is erratic behavior, because they're emotional, unstable. Like, I feel like they're very emotional at the moment. So this person may be just doing some stupid ass crap, I'm gonna say. I do sense that, but I want you to know that it's going to end. He's going to get tired. He's going to get sick of, you know, sitting in his sorrows, in a sense, is what I'm gonna say. Does that, and being angry, or he's gonna get sick of sitting in those emotions, and he's going to just eventually fade out. But I want to say this is just the beginning of the end of that situation. It's hard because it's like he's doing a lot of annoying crap, but I want you to know that it's okay, and keep walking like through that door, and walk through that door, keep moving forward, keep going to where you're visioning. And I feel like in your own time, you're going to slowly be able to take more and more steps to distance yourself as time goes on, if that makes sense. Because I feel like you want this situation to end, you want to move forward, but this person is just being erratic. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like this person is seriously just causing a lot of crap. Not too sure, but go to jail, Spirit said to you, but I thought him. End so badly.
You said one reading, my neighbour might go to jail. Spirit said to you, but I thought him.
Yeah.
End so badly. Yes, so spoiled. Yeah.
So I feel like this is going to become an end, and you like. I feel like it's a timing matter with process of the beginning of the end. Does that make sense? Like, not obviously of the world, but the beginning of the end of that situation. You know what I'm talking about? But it seriously is. I feel like eventually you're going to be able to take. Like right now, it's like I've got to slowly kind of put the brakes on, with the situation. But then I see you're going to have more opportunities to put your foot down more harder and harder and harder. And it by the end, you're going to, it's like when you're waiting for a download, it takes forever. It loads the whole screen and then it takes 3 hours for that last little bit. Oh no, I'm having a moment. Okay, so I also feel there needs to be some sort of like reflection work, because I just seen division, same mirrors.
Yeah.
Like, that was weird.
And that's the shadow work that I was talking about before.
Okay, like I seen 2 rooms mirrored together.
Yeah.
So I feel there needs to be like reflection, you know.
Yeah.
I will not speak to him. Last time was okay. I feel like, you know, you'll be able to put the brakes on faster and faster as time goes on. So, you know, your foot, it's like it takes so long to like load, and then at the end it's just boom, instantly done. That's what it's like. So yeah, mirrored. I had a real mirrored trip out then. So I feel like she really needs to.
Yeah.
There's something to do with mirroring. It's very trippy where I'm at. I've never seen that before.
The mirroring could be simply because of what she's going through at the moment. All the things that she's been dealing with are mirrors of the things that she needs to work on herself.
Yeah, it's trippy.
Like triggers.
Yeah.
When something triggers you, that's what you need to work on. That's you know what we call the shadow work, but also it is a mirror for you. You know, certain things happen in people's lives and it triggers you. It's a mirror for you to work on that.
Yeah, it's It's done. Yes, it's a mirror. Yeah, it's
a mirror of my past. Yeah. And it's all moving towards next year. And just because we say that this is, you know, that door is going to be walked through, doesn't mean you have to do it on the 1st of January. Okay, 2023 is a long year. It's going to be a good year, but they're just basically saying, Liz, at some point you're going to withdraw emotionally from people, and that's okay, because you can sit there and you can work with that.
But keep continuing on with this future that you have in your mind, because she has a vision that I can see. It's like I have, like, my third eye has this vision, and I'm full a bolt with my vision, if that makes sense. So I just want her to keep overcoming everything she's overcoming at the moment and work towards this future goal of yours, this like vision of where you want to be at, because you're going to get there. Because I see it so strongly in I see like my third eye as a projector with my vision. She's moving towards it. Yeah.
Yeah. Liz, do you have any questions that you'd like to ask? Why do I get the feeling that you've got a question? All right. Okay. Sorry. They're just showing me somebody who smokes. Liz, do you smoke? saying no, 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 no smoking. Liz, do you smoke? If you don't smoke, if somebody is smoking around you, they're not telling me who it is, and they're pointing at you.
She tells you. Yeah.
Okay, all right,
Mm-hmm.
Liz. Guess what? Guess what's going to happen for you in 2023?
You're gonna quit smoking.
Yes, darling. This is my new medicine. It's your new medicine. Okay. Well, for the time being, while you're transitioning, perhaps you could just stick with that for a little while. But they're saying no smoking, Liz. And when they tell me things like that, because I used to be a smoker myself, so I get it. I get why you're doing it, and I get that it helps. It feels like it helps things by picking up the cigarette and doing whatever you need to do with it. But it's not helping your body at all, right? And they don't tell me that without reason. So please think about that, Liz. And I'm not going to say any more about that, other than there is usually a reason why they tell me that. That doesn't come through very often. So please pay attention to that. PTSD, medical cannabis. Oh, okay. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about normal cigarettes.
Yeah. They're so bad, ciggies. Like, yeah. I can't. It's so bad. It's so gross. I smoke. I'm a smoker. I'm not smokers, but yeah. I'm so over it. It's gross. It's like, I don't know why I do it, but it helps. I'm bored. Like, I'm so freaking bored. I couldn't have a smoke. Like if I could just go have a cigarette on the balcony, just sit there, listen to the birds, having a coffee, having a smoke. That's like, it's so hard to give that up. And if you drink,
and you can. You just have to swap it for. Or look, just sit out there like this with your pen. Right? I get that. Yeah. I do get it. Just shorten the pen a little bit, and just take your coffee out there and just go.
Yeah, pretend to have a smoke. Oh.
Just picked up my share. Yeah. Don't put pressure on yourself, Becky. Just do it when you're ready. Mixing the can. Okay, all right, I get it. So there is a part of tobacco in there. All right. Okay. Well, they're saying to me, drop the tobacco if you can. They don't want the tobacco in there.
It's bad. It's bad.
That's all I'm going to say, Liz. And I mean, I don't get that message usually for people, but for you.
And they say people, if they were like, I'm not saying not saying. Okay, so the thing is with that is if you were to put tobacco in it, it makes you crave it more because of the tobacco. So you know, and it would make you moody, and you'd have all these effects. Be like, but realistically, it's the tobacco that you'd be craving, So it's crazy. I remember at school there was people that were like, I'm not a smoker, but then you'd see them like do that, and you'd think that's you're just and they were always like really bad for it too. And I was like, you're smoking more like than a cigarette. Like, it's bad.
The thing with Sonia with that is it takes a lot longer to get into your body and come out of your body when you do it that way.
Oh, yeah.
You got to wait too long. Whereas, when you smoke something like that, it's an instant thing. Sounds strange. Okay, start doing that. It makes sense. It's less hard for me. Okay, yeah, please do. I've told you it.
Oh, yeah.
One more time, they're saying. They're saying one more time. Please.
Were you cutting out, or was that just me? Were you just cutting out, or was that just...
No, I didn't cut out. I don't think I did.
I'm not sure. Yeah, sorry.
Please, Liz, they're saying please. Stop the tobacco. Okay, I've told them. I've told her. All right. Okay, so now we've got... I did cut out. Okay, I did cut out. Okay, Did any one of us, did Locky or myself cut out?
You
Yes,
both
you
cut out a bit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Got a little bit muffled for a minute there, Locky. Okay, yes, I will. Thank you, Liz. They're saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. They keep saying thank you. All right, Annette. Annette, we've got you up next. Now, Annette Grimstein. I think that's how you say your name. Annette, are you here? Because I need to talk to you about your donation. Annette, where are you? Will I move soon?
I keep getting told there's anxiety there. I don't know why, but there's some sort of anxiety or something holding her back. But it's in your own time, in your own process, is what I'm getting. In your own. I feel like it's got to be something where you
Ready.
ready. Yeah, she's got to really process. Sorry, yeah, process. Ready.
You will move.
Mm. I sense
And
that a lot. But
yeah, and Lockie's saying that there's anxiety attached to that. I don't like moving. When I do move, once I'm there, I'm fine. But it's that process, it's that transition that always gets me. I don't like that transition. But once you realize that you are going to be moving and move for the right reasons, then you will move
mm.
and not before.
Yeah, I think it's her got to kind of process and make
Yeah.
sure she feels comfortable to take the
Yes.
steps, you know?
Okay, so that's the wrong reason to move, right? I know that you don't want to run into him, but it's basically saying, like, I'm hiding from life, I'm hiding from him. If you meet up with him in the street, you can either do one or two things. You can smile at him or you can just continue to walk past. And, if you walk past him and you turn around and he's not looking at you, you go like this, right? There's lots of things you can do, but don't move so that you don't run into him, because this will happen again. You've got to stand your ground.
And I think also having to find a place that she feels comfortable. She's got to find
Yes.
it, but she can't. Don't rush into just being like, I'll go here, I'll go there, and just dive into going to any random place. I feel like if you move, I feel like you've got to find somewhere you feel like it's calling you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You've got to find, yeah.
You will be moving. I'm getting a couple of months for you, but don't move because you want to avoid him. You need to get that through to your guides, to your angels, to the universe, to source, that this is not why you're moving. You're moving because you need a brand new start. You just feel that the neighborhood that you're in at the moment is negative, but you're not running away, right? Don't run away from the neighborhood because of that reason. Give them a go. Hi, Noah. Noha. Walk into, yes, exactly. Walk in your power. Yes, I'm wanting and waiting for that. Really, it is a new start. Yep. Cabo.
Cabo. Short for
What's that?
caboose.
Huh?
Short
Oh.
for, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Annette, can you please tell me, do I need to send one of those donations back to you, Annette? Just let me know before we start reading for you, Annette.
I do want to say for Liz though, I do, and I felt this for a long time. Caboolture isn't your like where you're meant to be anymore, but it doesn't mean you have to up and leave this second. Just process and leave. It just means that I feel you will move. Definitely, it's just gonna be yeah.
Oh. Annette, that's beautiful. So we've got two pay it forwards then.
I can see a lot in your black.
Where are you, Locky?
You there?
Yeah, have you got your booster on?
Yeah. Oh, something weird's going on. I'll exit and come back in.
Yeah, all right then.
Yeah.
Thank you both. Love and light. Yes, it's not me. Yes, it is not me. Okay. All right. Okay. So, Annette, thank you so much for paying that forward. We will give that away. If you're still around, Annette, and we have new people in the audience, because there are a number of people sitting in the background there, don't go anywhere, people who have not had a reading from us for a long time, who would like to go into a competition to win an in-depth reading. So there are two available. So Annette has kindly paid that forward, and as well as Kirsty, no, not Kirsty, Maggie, Margaret Rogerson. She's paid it forward as well. Just have to hang in there, Letitia. We're not doing it yet. Yes, please give it to somebody deserving. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right then. Okay, Annette.
That was really weird.
Annette, have you got anything going on with your neck at the moment? I'm just feeling really tense in my neck, and it appears to be feeding up into my head as a headache. I don't know whether your neck is out, whether you've slept the wrong way, or what it is, but I'm just getting a headache from my neck. It feels like I need to get somebody to just, keep moving my neck because it hurts. And it's like the muscles, I can feel the muscles tensing up in your neck. Is that where you hold your stress? Your back? No, my back. Oh, your back. Okay, so I'm feeling it in my neck. All right. So if your back is out and it's feeding up there, but I feel like I'm getting headaches from it. They're saying to me that you need to do something about that, and it's not good. A number of people have had back issues, and it's just not. You have been. What do you mean you have been? You've been doing something about your back. You mean? They're just saying. They're talking to me about your neck. They're showing me your neck, and they're showing me, with people moving their hands around on your neck, because it just let me know. Yeah, the headaches. That's what it's coming through as. Just let me know. Do you store negative energies or emotional stuff in your neck? I mean, yes, you do store it in your back because that's why you're having back issues. But they're talking to me about the neck area. Yes. Okay. All right. So they're saying it's one thing to know that this is where you store it. It's another thing to remove it. So they're asking you to pay attention to the parts of you where you are with somebody. Do they make you feel good? Do they make you feel bad? Do they feel like they're draining your energy? You need to step back, and you need to make your circle for your aura. You need to step away from them, because it's like they're feeding off you, and don't let them take your energy. Feels like the world is on my shoulders. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. Okay, so they're telling me that you need to do, yes, energy vampires, and they're telling me that you need to do more protection work for yourself. And I mean, if that's sometimes it's as easy as carrying a crystal around with you. Other times, you need to, in the mornings when you have your shower, if you have it in the morning or nighttime, you need to have some sort of protection mantra every day. That's chiropractor will help. Yeah, seeing a chiropractor will help, but she's got a lot of emotional. She's carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders, Letitia. So it's this is stored energy that needs to be moved. I'll do that. I have an amethyst. Okay, so carry that with you, but also do your protection work. If you come to our meditations, you'll get an idea of how to do that. You can also look it up on YouTube and find out from there how you can do protection mantras for yourself and surround yourself with white light. Some people use golden white light. It's source energy, and that's where it needs to come from in order for you to be protected from these energy vampires that are around you, because you have got a few. Um, uh, Okay, so now they're talking to me about you. Um, there's, they're saying the word shit. There's shit happening around you at the moment, Annette. Now, it's somebody else's drama. It's not your drama, and they want you to remove yourself from that drama. You can be there for this person. Can't meditate, my mind won't shut off. That's okay. If your mind won't shut off, then focus on whatever it is that you can focus on that isn't an issue. Just focus. Like even if you walk. Walking is a meditation of sorts. Doing the dishes is a meditation of sorts. Going out in the garden, grounding is a meditation of sorts. There are whole different ways. There's different ways that you can get out there and do meditations. You don't have to sit quietly if you can't do that. A lot of people can't sit quietly because their brain is so active all the time. It is a learned art. It's a learned skill to be able to do that. And yes, Christina's saying about breath work. Breath work is also good. And on the breath in and the breath out, you can imagine all of those issues that you've got just going with your breathing. But again, we are going to be incorporating some of these things into our healings and our meditations. So just make sure that you tune into that. They're usually going to be more likely going to be on Tuesdays. Yeah, I'm picking up on that drama, and what they're saying is you need to step away from that drama. It's not your drama, all right? And I know, all you're trying to do is help, but what's happening here is when you're there to help them, they're draining you. I feel like, I feel like they're pulling you. They're pulling at your energy, and it's almost like. I don't know. Well, I watched a little bit of The Matrix today, that second one that was happening, and I can just see these people, and they're pulling parts of you away, and you need your own energy right now, Annette. I need to get rid of negative energy. Yeah, you do. Sorry. Okay. So when you're standing, Annette, can you just let me know when you stand around people, what is your comfort zone? Do you like to stand 1 foot away from people, 2 foot away, three? How many feet apart from people do you comfortably stand? Just let me know.
So I feel like Annette could write a book about her life, and it would be like a whole Harry Potter series. You know what I mean? Like there just seems to be like a lot of drama that just keeps coming back, in my opinion. So it's like it's always one. If it's not one thing, it's another. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. Annette, that 2 feet. They're saying that this is not enough for you, Annette, because since you've been doing, they're telling me this, since you've been doing all of this growth, your field, your aura, your auric field has expanded, and you need to step away from these people just a little bit further back. You're still standing too close to them. They're drawing on your energy, and you need to put up that wall of white light so that they can't steal your energy.
There's a lot that like this poor Annette's got,
Yeah.
like people, it's like vampires for sure. Like, fuck, sorry. feel heavy. There's a lot. It's like constant drama, like,
yes,
and it's terrible. Does she like? I just want to say, Annette, when do you get to raise your voice and speak up? Because as soon as it started, as soon as my laptop froze and everything, I could not get what I was thinking out of my mouth. I physically couldn't. Like I couldn't, and it was the weirdest experience. That's why I like had to go out and have a breather. I couldn't. My brain wasn't connected with my mouth at all.
Yeah, but that's how I felt just a couple of minutes ago, Locky. It's like somebody was taking it from me.
Like I fully like, you know,
and but see, this is what they're doing in it. You know, when I said to you, my guides were saying you need to remove yourself from the drama. It's not your drama, and I know all you want to do is help, but you can't. The more you want to help, the longer it's going to take for this drama to move away. They need to work it out themselves, and they keep saying they. So it must be more than one person.
Yeah,
they drive me and don't want to hear me. Don't speak. All right, don't speak to them. You've tried speaking to them and they're not listening. Don't waste your energy on them. Step back. That 2 feet is not enough. Like 2 feet is 2 feet is this much. It's not enough. You need to completely step away, and you just go, I understand. Gee, that must be hard for you. I'm so sorry. You know, I'm. It's really bad that you're feeling this way, but don't get involved. Don't get involved.
And I want to say, I don't really. She does need a healing of some sort. I wish I could give her a hands-on healing. She needs like someone that she can trust, someone that, you know, she needs someone that she needs to find a trustworthy, someone that does trustworthy Reiki or something. Like she's got to make sure she finds the right person, you know, don't just let anyone tap into your energy like that. Yeah. I feel she needs hands-on. She needs like, what I'm seeing is my guides, they're trying to like grab her and pull her like out of her skin and then like throwing it away and stuff. So it's like she needs a hands-on, full-on cleanse. And I feel like I want to do that, but I can't because it's, you know, but if you can find someone that's trustworthy, you know, someone you can, you know, feel completely safe around and everything, to just do full hands-on healing, I feel like that would benefit. Yeah.
And one of the reasons why you want to move is because you want a brand new start, and it kind of feels like what we were telling Liz before. My guides want to come in and they want to say to you, please don't move and leave this unresolved, because you're going to be confronted with it again until you deal with it. So you can't run away from what it is. This new fresh start that you want, if there's no issues before you make this decision to leave, then you're fine to go. But if there are issues that you're avoiding and you're saying you want to move to get a fresh start because of that, that is usually the wrong reasons. There's work that you need to do, Annette. There is work that you need to do before you move.
And then, did you see what Jamie said?
Yeah, I did.
Trippy.
I believe my problems stem from my past life. Yeah. Well, you could also investigate that a little bit more. One of your past lives, Annette. Things always seem to come through from past lives, and that's why we're here now, to stop that from progressing to the next life, because we have time at the moment, Annette, to change what to change what we couldn't change before. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Denise. Okay, so do you have anything for Annette?
I'm just trying to. What does she mean by her last comment? Don't you do that? Sorry,
don't you do that, Locky? I'm not quite sure.
No, but hands-on healing, is that what she's talking about?
Oh, Yeah, well,
maybe deal with past. Oh, okay. So that's very. If I was to, I think I find it easier to tap into past lives holding people's hands, holding
yeah,
jewelry, stuff like that. I could try to tap into it using a photo. I'm not like it's not my strongest point. Like I suppose I don't really focus on that side as much as I should, but I do, yeah. Like I
yeah,
can, yeah. I feel like though it's best when I'm holding jewelry or holding someone's hand. That's when I can pick up
yes,
past lives and focus on that sides a lot more.
yeah.
Mm. Mhm.
Do you have any questions, Annette?
I do want to say for Annette though is that I this drama that it's I just got to say please be content within yourself. Try like and it's easier said than done to just wipe this drama. I'm gonna say, but I do sense that the best thing that's gonna be for you is just to really focus on yourself, dig and be content with yourself. Be you, do you. It's. I've really got to push that aside.
Very funny, guys. I wish I could send you something of mine to do for the past reading.
Yeah. See, that's tricky because there's also like, yeah, a
Um,
past. Mm,
okay, and I don't usually pick up on things like this, but when you said you wish you could send you something of mine to do a past reading, past life reading, all I'm picking up was when I closed my eyes, they showed me a battlefield. They showed me you dressed in a uniform. I don't know what color the uniform is. All I know is that you've got one of these rifles in your hand that's got that thing on the end of it that you know, take from somewhere and you put it on as a spike so that you can stab things with it. Um, and it feels like a raging battlefield. It feels like okay, maybe that's where this is coming from. Your need, you couldn't leave these people behind you, so you wanted to
mm,
help them. You so wanted to help them out, and you couldn't help them out, and it was frustrating you to the point
mm,
where you carried this around with you, like you said before, you carried the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're carrying all of these people that passed over because you couldn't help them, and it seems to be weighing you down. This is what I'm getting from them. They're laying there on the battlefield, and there's not a damn thing that you can do about it, but you don't want to leave them there.
mm. I know it's like I feel that. I feel that a lot is like in past lives it's been very hard for her to
Yeah.
like detach from things.
Yes.
Especially like
Yes.
I feel like even in one past life she may have been a widow of some like widowed and it was so hard to move forward, like in
Yeah.
so many situations I feel because I feel that we all have so many lives like in
Oh,
and I sense that it's like in the past life it's been so hard to detach from things,
yeah.
and even in the past life she could I don't know why I keep going. I feel like you had this animal that passed away and it was very, very hard. Like you could never get back to your normal self. And there's another
Yeah.
life, it's so many versions of you out there, if that makes sense, like of your lives and so many different there's a lot out there.
Yes, there
But what
is.
I could, yeah, it's sad that you feel detached, but it's I feel like the thing that's okay. So what I'm seeing, okay, this I don't know if okay, in Avatar they have the hair and they stick it into the tree of life and it connects. I'm seeing like this. Sorry, they've just jumped.
Just while Lockie's talking, I'm just sending you a
Yeah,
bit of healing, Annette.
2 minutes. Yeah, okay. So this life, it's like rejoining. I see it's like what the heck is that? Sorry, how would I explain that? It's like muscle memory in certain meats. If you cut it, it would join back together. I don't know if that's a thing or not. But muscle memory, if you tear a muscle, it will like join back together. Or I'm just seeing this joining together, and I sense that that's what you're going to like be able to. keep attached to this thing that you keep. I don't know how to explain it. It's so hard to see what I'm seeing right now. It's like, how would you explain that? Muscle memory twining in, like I'm touching. So, sorry, I'm being taken down too many places right now. I kind of got to like refresh.
And that's what they were doing. That's what they were doing for me before. And it's okay that you're crying. It's okay that you're not feeling the best at the moment. This is what readings do sometimes. All right. Yes, you have had lots of lives, but this is the life that you can you can end all of that. That feeling, that need to fix something, that detached feeling that you've said, always wanting to help, but not being able to, the boundaries that you choose for yourself. And yes, it is something that you're repeating.
And I sense that it's like this twine, I can't get it out of my head. Have you seen muscle memory? If you cut a piece of meat, it can join back together, like
No.
especially, I don't know.
No, I have actually seen that a tear in somebody's aura and seen it melt back together again.
It's weird how they entwine, like, and it melts, and I'm seeing this thing, and I can't. I see that with her past lives that she's.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the message here, and you don't always have to fix things, and because this came up as I don't know, I just saw you in a battlefield, and I saw you feeling helpless, and I saw you, you had to leave these people behind. You couldn't fix it. It is all leading somewhere. You will go through and figure out what the connection is between those past lives and this life, and why you're feeling the way you're feeling. I'm also picking up that it has something to do with your childhood as well, always needing to fix something, like you were constantly either watching your parents fighting all the time, and you wanted to go in and fix it and you couldn't. You couldn't is what I'm hearing them say. I can't fix it. I can't fix it. You don't have to fix it all the time.
No.
Right? You don't have to fix it. When you said battlefield, I heard again. Yeah. So this has obviously got to do with this. This could be primarily where it's coming from, because there was so much emotion connected to the people that you went into battle with, and there wasn't a fucking thing you could do about it. All right? Not a thing. You couldn't help them. You felt helpless. So this life, like I was stabbed. Yeah. Just see that card? Heartache and loss. All right. This is what I'm feeling for you. All right. Now, it's okay. I don't want you to. Hang on a minute. I've got to get rid of this person. Block. All right. So I need past life reading. Slow down, and they're saying slow down. One thing at a time. Your life is too precious at the moment. They want you to slow down. They want you to just take stock of the things in your life at the moment. They need you to know that you can't fix things all the time. Like, just slow down, take a big deep breath in, and then breathe out, and just know that the feelings that you're feeling at the moment are valid. It doesn't matter what if anybody comes up to you and says, "I'll just get over it," tell them to fuck off. There's things that you need to process. There's things that you need to go through in this life in order to understand why you're here and what you're supposed to be doing. So just let it come. Let the feelings come. If you feel like crying, cry. I don't even care where you are. If you're in the middle of Target or somewhere, go cry. Go stand in a corner. Go into a change room. Go cry. Whatever. If you feel that pain, feel it and acknowledge it. They're sending it to you for a reason, right? So, it's and now they're saying to me it's a constant battlefield, and it's a constant battlefield, and we want you to get to the end of this battle. We want you to understand what the battle is about.
Yeah. Deep lives are past lives are deep. Sorry, they
They
send
are
you some
very,
path. You've got to really go deep to tap into that. So that's what it's a lot. It's a lot to process. Past lives are.
yeah,
But yeah. There's definitely been a lot that's gone on. And it's definitely it's like that heartache. I see that, and I see it's
yeah,
like I've seen. I had this one vision, like when you said battlefield, it was her just standing there with just in shock of just,
yes.
just shock, just looking at the chaos in shock. Does that make sense? And heartache.
And that's the other thing, Annette. Don't even go there. That's your egoic self saying, "Oh, I'm going to be happy now. They're going to take it away from me. You watch. You watch. They'll take it away from me. They're not. All right."
Mm.
Okay, Annette.
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions before we move on to the next person? That is true all my life. Yeah. Yeah. So it absolutely resonates with you tonight. And perhaps, Annette, at the end of the live, you can go back and I didn't write the timestamp down. I'm so sorry. But if you start somewhere at 1.15, maybe you might find it. Your name will appear on the screen. Um, yeah, that's what I'm kind of feeling, Sonia. That Civil War time, but it's more about the whole emotional state of what was going on there, not so much where it was, just that emotional state that was happening. I'm paying now for something in my past. No, no, you're not paying for anything, Annette.
No.
You're not paying for anything. This is just what happens. You couldn't finish it in your last life or the life before that. This time you get a chance to be able to work on those past lives. And I mean, they're even standing there saying to me, just because it's past doesn't mean um, it's really weird. Time, there's no such thing as time there.
Yeah.
So we call it the past, but it may not be the past. It could be something that's parallel. It could be you in another life now, and it's crossing over. You're understanding what's going on. Anyway, we have to leave it there and move on.
Yeah,
To
that's a deep that could
is.
send you so deep. If you were to explain past lives, you have my God, you have to the time that the stuff with it all. There's so much. It's a lot. It's like
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
And it's seriously. I just sent you a very small healing, and it.
I know. I just kept seeing my heart just sending this loving yeah.
All right. Love and light to you, Annette. Please take care. And I'm on Messenger. If you ever want to reach out, you know where to find me on my Caroline Thomas Messenger or the page. It's okay. It's past. I'm moving forward now. Don't minimize your feelings, though, Annette.
That's true, though. It's like other lives instead of past lives. Like that. I get that. I actually get that.
All right. Okay. So now, thank you, Teddy Honey. Kirsty Lee. or Kirsty Mason. I don't know which one you're under at the moment, so let me have a look.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still here, Kirsty? Then
I
we've
need
got
to like.
pay it forwards.
I need to just like cleanse. I need to go.
Yes. Can you go cleanse
fresh
for me,
air or something.
please?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Annette, and thank you so much for paying it forward for somebody else as well. It's for me, please. Okay. All right. Kirsty, do you remember way back, last year even, you remember that word that we used to talk about all the time? Just let me know if you do. And I can see you smiling at the moment. I want you to just pop it on the screen for me and tell me what that word is. Way back when. Yes, that's it. That's it. That word patience. You kept telling me to be patient. Guess what? I'm going to read it out to you again because they're telling me that you need to hear this again. All right, so I'm going to be giving you that card in a minute. That horrid P word, yes, that one. That's exactly it. Now, before that card, actually, because they both fell out of the deck for me, for you, so they're saying that it is critical for you to learn patience at the moment. They're saying you're not real clever at it, and nor are any of us, by the way. I have been patient of saints by now. I have the patience of saints. Do you? They're saying, Kirsty, you're not as patient as what you think you are. And I can kind of see that in a way. They're saying to me that you dig your heels in sometimes when they don't need to be dug in. And all you've got to do is be patient because everything will just fall into place the way it's meant to fall into place. All right, so now the first card I have for you, Kirsty, is the awareness card. All right, and that's the same as the magician card, basically. All right. So it is actually saying that it's a reminder that you already possess all of the tools to guide and direct you in your life, whether it's wisdom, intuition, psychic skills, creativity, self motivation, love, willpower, physical ability, or just pure courage. They're all part of you. Once you've learned to tap into that and use them, you'll be amazed at the power and effect that they can have on you. All right. Patience is all over the place. Yes. So you do dig your heels in. Yeah. Um, you have the ability to allow the universe to work in partnership with you. Together, you can manifest change, whatever the desire may be, and bring about a positive outcome. Now, with that part of that, what they're saying to me while I'm reading that to you is that just because you're manifesting this into your life doesn't mean that the manifestation will come out now. There is a time, they're saying there is a time and a place, which is where the patience button comes in. Um, you have to be patient for these manifestations to work. It's not all, it can't, the universe is a snail. Yeah, it is. But there is a reason for that, right? They have to set up people, they have to set up timing. All of this is timed and it can't happen overnight. And I love the fact that when something doesn't manifest into your life, it's for a reason, right? And you have to tell yourself and by you saying, sorry, they're just giving me too much at the moment. Um, Yeah, hang on a minute, guys. Manifesting, when you manifest things into your life, if it's meant to be right now, in the here and now, it will come to you. If it's not meant to be in the here and now, you're going to have to wait patiently. They're saying, Kirsty, patiently. And instead of you saying to yourself, "Oh fuck this," I can't do this manifesting bullshit. It's not working. I don't understand it. It never works for me. What they want you to say is, replace it with the word patience, that it's not meant to happen for me right in the here and now. All right? So can you just please remember that? Um, the card actually says power, knowledge is power and can lead to success. By having faith, keeping your willpower strong and directed, and by tapping into the tools that you possess, as well as calling on the magic of the universe, you can accomplish anything and everything you want. So, be that magician. Be aware. Be aware that it is coming to you. It's just not in the time that you would like it to come into you. Now, so far as the patience button is concerned, and I'm calling it button because they keep pushing your buttons. They're actually standing here at the moment, and they're saying, "Now, which button will we push first today? Will it be the red one? Will it be the orange one? Will it be the purple one? Let me see. No, let's have a go at this little black one over here. That'll do the job for today." So that's what they're doing with you at the moment. They're pushing your buttons. I know I'm exactly where I am meant to be. It's just so slow. Yeah, it is. And they're actually asking you to get rid of that word slow as well. Just be. They're just saying, just be. Spirits are also snails. They have coming up my stairs and doing it for 2 days. Oh my God, Jamie. Oh my God. All right. So the patience card then comes up for you as well, Kirsty. All right, which we've been talking about here. And it just says there is a need for patience. There's a need for the self-control. There's a need for adjustments to happen in your life, for moderation, for balance when dealing with others as well as yourself. Now, I don't know whether that little person from your past is still giving you issues, but they're showing me some little person like this big that is still affecting you. So just when you deal with him, just be patient because he doesn't know any better. Right? It's going to keep coming up until I master this bullshit. Yeah. Um, this patience, it's coming up in areas. Now I know you don't work, so why are you saying that? Okay, when you're working on a project, when you're working on something, there is a need for patience. And also with the people in your life or the spiritual path that is set before you. Now, I know that you've been doing a course at the moment. Have you actually finished that course, Kirsty? Yes, he is a pain in my butt and I'm getting annoyed with him. LOL, setting boundaries. Good for you. Good for you because he's this big at the moment. He's not a ginormous person anymore. He's actually getting really small. So when they show me, a big person and they're making him really little, it tells me that you're conquering this, that you're actually getting a hold of it and you understand the dynamics now, and he can't have that place anymore.
I can't help. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing. I'm laughing at Jamie's comment. I don't mean to. I'm trying not to laugh on the thing, but I can see what she's. Yeah.
No, I'm up to level 4 right here, but I bought courses from Chris also. Oh, okay. Okay, I like Chris. He's a nice guy. Is he the same Chris I'm thinking about? All right. So now they're also saying to me, Kirsty, that sometimes you forget. How can I put this? You are a strong, independent woman, and they want you to understand and they want you to acknowledge that when one part of you breaks down, the other parts of you step up. So you always have that ability to remain calm through a situation, right? And that calmness, they want you to tap into the patience. Yes, little blonde guy that goes like, yeah, him, yes, yeah, him. I nearly did the same thing about a year ago, actually. Um, Okay, so and there, with this patience, tap into that part of you. Tap when you go down, when you're feeling like your patience is running really thin or down. They want you to tap into that spiritual path, that spiritual side of yourself, and just take a couple of deep breaths. And then I don't know whether you can hear that noise in the background, that om sound. They want you to tap into that, and they want you to calm your body down. They want you to calm the physiology down in your body so that you can gain or regain control, because you have the spiritual strength to do that. I'm sorry you can't see the card, and I get annoyed when that happens. It's just my screen, I think. Locky, do you have anything for Kirsty?
I have, okay, there's a male spirit around that is just popping up. He seems to have ADHD just popping up everywhere. Like, I'm not even joking you. I was looking at the screen and I felt like I seen his face in the screen, staring at me, waving at me, like, hey, I'm here. And he looked at me and said, give her this key. And I was like, oh, like I felt weird. And he wanted me to express to you, he's this male in spirit is giving you this key, like, need this key to give to you to this key is it's a gift, and it's just this that he really is expressing to me, like, that he really wants you to know and believe in this key, and this key is to unlock, okay, that's very, very, like, your true desires is what it was like. Unlock your true desires. I was like, okay. It was like that though. It's like giving you this key, and they want you to use this key, meditate, visualize, and use this key. Yeah. Sorry, it just disappeared. That message just disappeared. I lost where I was at. But I know I was talking about a key. That's weird. But gave me a key. I expressed that to you a lot, to use this. Well, it's like your true desires. Like, it's like unlock your true desires. I feel like when she meditates and when you look at it and visualize yourself unlocking whatever you feel like you want to unlock, when you do this, intentions, all intentions, this key is to unlock intentions, your like your true desires. Yeah, like what she wants in life. Like where she wants to take the next step. It's like to take the next step. Oh no, not like, no. But this key is to unlock this thing, and as you unlock this thing, have the intentions of, I want to go forward even more in my spiritual journey. I want new experiences. Does that make sense? This key is like new experiences, change. I feel like it's the same, but I want more. I want more. I want to do more. It's boring where I'm at. And this key is they want you to know and hold this key and meditate and use this key to have this. Yeah, I feel like they're giving you this gift to have the power now. Lol. It's this key to unlock. They want you to truly believe this. You may have to do this over and over, like a few times, like even just say 4 or 5 times if you have to. But I want you to really believe in this key. And he's expressing that to me really down my throat about this key, and that they want you to believe in it and know that there's like, I feel like there's more coming for you, like more excitement, like difference, and like it's awakenings and stuff. It's like it's been slow for a little bit. It kind of feels, and this key is to just boom, move forward, if that makes sense, in what you have in mind and what you want to do, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's, yeah. Yeah, well, that she can, if she wants. It's intention. It's intention, I suppose. But this key is to unlock your vision and where you want to move forward. Sorry, I don't know why this spirit is very like ADHD trying to get my attention. I mean, key, hold this key, like take this
She thinks
key.
it's
So
her grandpa.
yeah, okay. So they just really want you to hold this key, take this key.
My new course too
That
sounds promising. Thank you.
okay, it's very down my throat. Sorry, I can't shake it, and they're all popping up everywhere, even through the computer screen with the key, like key, and they're giving you this gift to move forward, but they want you to believe it and use it. You know what I mean? They want you to feel it coming, like feel it in your bones. Does that make sense? It's hard to explain, but yeah,
Well, it's all over the place because and you're seeing it like that because she needs to pick that key up and start using it. It
yeah,
doesn't matter how she uses it, whether she uses it with patience, whether
yeah,
she uses it with Reiki, whether she
yeah.
uses it with her little person in her past. Pick up the key and use it.
Use
Doesn't
it,
matter
and
what
it's
area.
what your intentions are and how you want things to be. You know, it's to move forward, and there's gonna be like it's to I feel like there's going to be a lot more exciting things coming for her. Like, especially with spiritually, like, I sense that there's going to be new things and you get like, oh, exciting again. Does that make sense? Like, I feel there's this excitement coming again. Yeah. I see it like strongly. I definitely see this spiritually. And it's like, it's like I'm having just more experiences and it's exciting. It's just more exciting. Like, and I feel like she's going to be doing a lot more things that are exciting, you know, for that. It's spreading out, branching out from what
Yeah.
she's doing, you know, and it's exciting for her. I see that. And this key is to help give you that
Yeah.
stronger in like stronger what's it called? Intentions, like manifestation. Sorry,
Yeah.
I couldn't get it out, but it gets you the stronger mate. It's to help you, you know. I think yeah, and it's not doesn't have to be like spooky spirits in themselves. I feel like there's more things like experiences that she's gonna have that she's gonna be like, wow, like you know, like spiritual
Strength.
strength. Okay, yeah, yes, and it's yeah, I see this.
Mm.
And this key is really they're adamant that you grab this key and use it for intention and manifestation, and it unlocks your manifestation. Does that make sense? Like,
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But remember, it
yeah,
happens in divine timing.
it does. It does.
Patience.
Yep.
Patience.
Patient. It is. No,
Kirsty
this
hates
is
that
so
word.
true. Huh?
She hates
I
it.
hate that. I hate it too. And then I got the card awakening too. So it is a patient process, you know. Um, but awakening, yeah, for sure. I want to
Jamie,
keep
you
it
already
patient.
have that, right? You don't
Mm.
need a key to get into the spirit realm. You're already there.
She wants to lock the spirit realm.
Oh, okay. All right. To lock the. Okay. All
Yeah,
right. Okay.
I get that.
No, not happening. That's not allowed. Kirsty, do you have any other questions? Do you have any questions at all?
There's so much like,
Mm, message for you, Kirsty. They're talking to me about your immune system at the moment. And I don't know why I'm getting all of this stuff being downloaded to me, but they're all about people and their bodies. They're talking to me about your immune system and they need you to take care of your immunity. Your immune system is a little down. This could be because of all of the issues that you're carrying, or in Lockie's case, and not using the key. You need to use that key. Stop stressing so much. But they're talking to me about your immune system. So, can you please do something? Eat better, drink more water, uh, um, help your immune system at the moment. That's what they're saying to me. They had a cold and it's lingering. Yeah, I thought I was coming up with a cold the other day, and it's gone. So just make sure that you take care of your immune system. If you've got something to take, Kirsty, because I know I'm aware of your stance on all of this stuff as well, just take care of your immune system. Help it out a little. Help it out. Yeah, so that's all I have for you.
Yeah. There's just so much. It's a slow process, but she's getting these new awakening, this thing, and I'm excited for her because it's exciting. And you get bored of the same things, and it's like I see these new things coming to excite her a lot. And especially spiritually, yeah. She's going to be entertained. Does that make sense? By
yes. My God, being entertained by the spiritual world, Kirsty. Ooh. Go join Jamie. Go join Jamie. She'll talk to you all about that sort of shit. She loves it. Okay, so now, thank you so much for your donation, Kirsty. We have a small reading. It won't be an extended version because it was just a pay it forward from Margaret Rogerson that we are going to give to somebody that hasn't had a reading for a long time. So I so do. Yeah. All right. So who is sitting in the background there? We've got a number of people sitting in the background there. Come up and show us who you are. To those people who haven't had a reading for a little while, please make yourself known in the chat. Just say hello. So because we've got 2 giveaways. The first one will be a little bit shorter. Michelle, hi. Come say hello, people. Just say hello, whoever is sitting in the background there, because I know you're there. If you want a small reading, we have 2 giveaways. Okay, so Vinette Hughes, Donna Eden, Evelyn Mays. Anybody that hasn't had a reading for a little while? Sonia, when was the last time you had a reading? You won a last reading from us, Sonia? Uh-huh. Michelle Gardner Hall, Boo. Boo to you too. Letitia, okay, so you're all here. All right, your reading's up. That's very funny, Jeremy. It's very funny. You get homework, yeah. Did you take care of your homework last time? I can remember giving you some homework, but I don't remember what it was. I'm fine just messing with you. Okay. Have not had a reading done at all. All right, so Locky and I are just going to have a private chat and we're going to figure out how we're going to give this away. We've got 2. So the first one is from Margaret Rogerson. So please, before you have the reading, can you just go and make sure that you've liked and followed both this page and Locky's page, Serene Psychic. It's in the description of the live. So while we're doing that, you could do that, and Locky and I are just going to have a private chat. I can.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
There could be a didgeridoo in the background, Michelle, but it is Om music playing in the background there. Om mantra, sleep music is supposed to be. And it's got a singing bowl in there as well, 963 singing bowl. Hertz, sorry. All right. Hang on a sec. What have you written here? Okay. All right. So now the question. Please don't anybody answer if you're not going to have the reading. All right. It's just for the people who are here that haven't had a reading that would like to have one. Hi, Maddie. How are you? Okay. So the question is, what plant do I have on my desk? I have a plant in a pot that's on my desk, and I would like you to tell me what it is. Hi, Jen.
So, what was it?
Jamie, you're not allowed to. All right? You're not allowed to. Stop. No, it's not an orchid.
I need to go get the booster because my internet's playing up.
Oh, it doesn't look like it from here, but yeah, go for it.
Well, I can see it. It's just, yeah, you can see it. Hang on, I'll be back.
All right. Unless you want a reading, Jamie. No, it's not an orchid, and I don't know what an amerigo is. Madison Cleary, hi Maddie. Yeah. Okay, I'll give you a clue. It is also a crystal. It's the color of a crystal. And no, it's not a crystal tree, Donna. Not a rose, no. Not a violet, no. And no reading for me. I was guessing because I forgot what we were doing. Okay, Jamie, I get it. Oh my God, can I play? No, you can message me, Sonia. You can message me, Sonia. You're always getting them. Come on, guys. It is also the name of a crystal. We have 2 giveaways tonight. This is the first one. Come on, guys. No, it's not a carnation, Jamie. You're not allowed to, remember, unless you win it, and then you can choose who you're going to give it to. No, not a quartz. It's not a quartz tree. That is the only other guess I got. Bonsai. No, it is small, Letitia, but it's not a bonsai. It has the same name as a crystal. All right. So think about all the crystals that there are, and tell me what type of plant it is. Tell me the name of the plant. Chrysanthemum? No. Green jade, healing. It is a jade tree, Letitia. So we're going to give it to you, Letitia. Green jade healing. Yes, absolutely. It is healing, and some people actually call it a money tree as well. Artificial recce. I don't know what that means, Letitia. Ivy is on my desk. Well done. Okay, Letitia, you mentioned the jade, so we're going to give that to you. Awesome, thanks, appreciate it. Okay, Letitia. Letitia Potter. One. Okay, password Letitia. Okay, Letitia, do you have any questions that you'd like to ask? You have a question, Mila, do you? You have to wait, Mila. That's okay, Tracy. Love life, please. Okay, so that's very pertinent to the card that I've got, that I drew for you, that kind of fell out of the pack. So I'm just going to read it out to you.
So that should be better. I'm getting like, sorry, my arm's burning really bad. Like,
oh, is it?
yeah. I don't know if it just feels like it's, yeah. It feels sunburnt. Sorry.
That's not good. Have you got something to calm it?
I just have to not have my like shirts on
Just
it.
pull your sleeves up.
Yeah.
Just pull it all the way up.
It's just real sensitive, and I don't know if you can't really see it, but it's got these like red dots all over it. Like
almost
I get
like
it,
tingles.
it burns a bit. Like it just like burns like sunburn.
Okay, Letitia, there's lots of stuff in there. Your love life, and then you're saying property and career. It's going to be really hard for you to have all of them because we do have a few readings to get through tonight, and it is so. The card that I've picked, I didn't pick it for you. Okay, Tracy, I got your donation. The card that came out of the pack for you is talking about healing of the heart. Now, you were asking about will you meet somebody soon and your love life. They're saying to me it's important for you to deal with this at the moment, healing of the heart. Now, in the book, I'm going to read it out to you from the book. What spiritual pickup, please, is okay. Okay, all right. So this is what was being picked up for you when I said your name. This card fell out of the pack. So it's to do with the power of self-love. All right, Letitia, can you scroll through Letitia's things and just put them up on the screen while I read this out for me? It brings you a message of hope and healing. Sacred geometry in cases. Hang on a minute. She's got sacred geometry around her. That's what they're saying at the beginning of this particular card. It's like the priestess card. It reveals inner strength that you can call upon to overcome the heartbreaks that you have felt and the hurt that you have experienced. It is actually it's been there for a long time, and they're saying that you need to heal your heart in order to manifest the right person to come into your life. It could be from a recent breakup. It could be from a past love, like a long time ago. But it's like you've got this ache in your heart, and I can't shift it. It's like it won't let go. Does this make sense to you? It does. Okay. All right. So they're saying that in this particular wording, they're saying the stars in the heart center may even relate back to misinformation or mistreatment from your childhood. So this means that there may be some inner child work that you have to do as well. In fact, issues of rejection, abandonment, or even betrayal may be driving your present perspective on love. Now, you're asking for love to come into your life, but what they want you to do is they want you to love yourself first so that you can bring in the person that you want and not keep continually being tested because the wrong people are coming into your life because you haven't dealt with this pain. All right? It also says the past experiences have caused a shutting down reaction and emotional resistance to love in spite of your mental desire for it. So even though you want it, you basically have shut that part of you down because someone has hurt you pretty badly in the past, and we need to work on this. Now is the time to heal the old heart wounds and reverse the faulty conclusions that you've actually blocked in your desire. The circle of consciousness and thought represents your higher intentions where love is concerned. Within each powerful vortex of personal energy is an expanding strength of your relationship with yourself. You always have a choice to love and care for yourself, to vent your frustrations, and to take action on your own behalf. When you consciously release old fears and desperate needs, you will awaken a strong person within, and your daily life force will project these waves of joy and confidence. So they're asking you, please, Letitia, to work on this self love that you need. All right, you need to deal with this healing of the heart. You need to have that power of self love. Really, really important. So they've got an affirmation for you. And the affirmation says, "It is safe and comfortable for me to love and be loved. I live in my personal power, loving and encouraging myself every single day." All right. Um, Okay, so the gist of this whole card is saying to you, self love before love comes in. If you want love now, you can do that, Letitia, but they're going to keep pushing you. They're going to keep trialing you. They're going to keep testing you to see whether or not you've actually learned anything from previous heartache. If you haven't learned anything, those people are going to continue to come into your life. That's when you know that you haven't learned from a lesson. All right, so do the work first on yourself. Let go of that past heartache because they were lining you up for real love. All right, there's a lesson in that heartache for you. All right, and you will manifest this perfect partner, however you perceive perfect to be, into your life. But you've got to do this work. You've got to do a bit of work here. So summon that power that you've got, Letitia. Work through it. Don't move around it. That's not going to work because it will keep coming back to you. Locky.
Yeah. So I heard little bits of what you were saying. I was trying not to listen, but the main thing that I was getting for Letitia was, it's crazy how much ideas she has, how much, like, I feel like she's got plans that she wants to do. She goes like, I don't know if her mind will be like, I want to open a beauty business as an example, not as the thing, but, and then she'll be, oh, I want to open up a cafe, just as an example. But like, I see her just having all these ideas and just all these ideas she's had for a long time. But I'm being told for some reason there's this time in life right now where I feel you've put so much of your time in your past to other people, and I feel right now it's like you're really have been working on yourself. But I feel with the working, I'm so pumped for you. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to hold back this energy I have and ideas. Are you hypo? Sorry, because I'm seeing there's like a ball in my head that's just bouncing as I'm trying to talk. Like I'm distracted, but I have so many plans and ideas, and like I don't know. I'm very like alert. I don't know how to don't know if this is making sense, but there's just a ball in my head that's just bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. I'm gonna say I want you to just like I don't know how to explain it. I want to go out and just show people my loudest, amazing. I'm gonna say I don't say this word, fabulous self. Does that make sense? Like I want her to go out and seriously just walk down the streets with this like power. Does that make sense? Walk in your power. Walk and make sure like everyone's looking at you. Like, does that sound like I sense right? Like I just see you walking in your power, and I want you to feel good. Like I want you to walk down the street, think fucking hallelujah, I feel fucking great. You know what I mean? Like I want you to just scream your energy is what I'm gonna say, and let's do you. And I don't know if this is gonna like I just feel she, like, her energy is just screaming to people. You know what I mean? People are going to turn heads because she's being her most authentic self, her living her most authentic life. And I see this definitely happening, definitely in like a process that she's going through where she's building up the confidence and everything to just break free. And I sense that this break free moment, it's you're walking in this confidence. Does that make sense? And this break free moment is a break free moment of loving yourself, if that makes sense. Like a break free moment of I'm confident, I'm me again, I'm walking in, you know, stride. I'm loving myself again. And I see this and I see that breakthrough happening. I want you to know it's like I don't know why I'm seeing it. It's paper thin. I'm punching a hole through paper. So that doing it now, and you're this close. You're paper thin close. You're this close to the other side. Like I'm punching this hole in the mirror, and I'm this close to feeling this breakthrough, if that makes sense. So you're paper thin, and I feel like you've got this really. And I just, with relationships and everything like that, I'm not gonna say don't go out of your way to be in a relationship, is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, let it come to you and be selective, be picky, don't just settle for anyone straight away. Just make sure you find the right person and don't settle for anyone less than what you deserve. Does that make sense? Like, does that make sense? I feel like she needs to make sure that the next relationship, she needs to make sure she, it's the right person, it's what she wants to do, and don't just rush into something, like, yeah, very picky. Yeah, be picky. Don't, like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, be picky, let it come to you, yeah. I sense that there's a lot of, it's like she's on a slip and slide. Not a slip and slide. Is that what it's called? Slip and slide. Tarp down a hill with water and soap.
Slippery slide. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking
about. Yeah. I feel like I've just hosed up a tarp down a hill and just slid down it. So I want you to know, it's like, I see right now you've done all the work. It's just falling into place now. Does that make sense? Like, she's because it's downhill, you're just going with the flow and you're getting to the end destination. Chatting to friends, but not in a relationship with anyone. Yeah, that's a good thing. Like, if you can chat to as many people as you want, but I feel, be selective with, being picky with who you make a full commitment with, if that makes sense. Paper thin, like distance away of this breakthrough. I see it.
Letitia, you've also got some type of spiritual ability. You've got I don't think I've done a reading for you before, but I'm picking up that you've got some sort of ability that you, like psychic ability, like you can see things in the future. Just let me know if that is there for you, because they're saying to me that this is something that you can use more of in your life, that you're very good at doing it, they're telling me.
I was thinking that with her energy that she goes up, she turns heads just because her energy is so like,
yes,
like you can feel it.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's on and off. It's if my shirt really rubs against it for a little while, it starts to burn again.
I've been seeing things, but don't use it. Okay, so they're asking you to tap into that. We need more spiritual people in to help others through. We just need you, Letitia. So please move into that. Move into your gifts. Use them more, because they're saying that you are good at doing it and you don't give yourself enough credit for being good at doing that. All right? So the things that you see, whether they're for somebody else, whether they're for you, whether it's a future that they're saying to me that you see the future, that you can see the future. So you need to tap into that and talk to people about that, because some people need your knowledge. They need to know what you see. It's the same as what we do. People need to see what you see.
I know it's the energy, like that. She says she lights up a room, and that's true. Like I feel that a
Yeah,
lot. Like straight up, she's got a lot of power there. Like it's like she just has the
yeah,
flick of her hand. Like she's got
yeah,
power. You know, it's
yeah, yeah.
but good power, positive power, and it's not a power where she wants to overpower you. You know what I mean? She has a power of love that she gives off, a power of lightness, this power of bright, like energy that just, yeah, I sense that a lot.
Okay, Letitia. We might leave it there, I think. Good morning, Tina. We'll just leave that reading there, Letitia. And especially my family don't believe me when I'm telling them things. Yep, use them. Keep using it, please. They're saying to keep using it. All right. Okay, so we have, I think we might do the other two people first, Deborah Adams and Tracy Campbell, and then we'll give away the one for Annette Grimmerstein.
Yeah.
So, um, okay, so Deborah Adams, are you here?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Letitia. Absolutely welcome. We'd love to have you back
Good
on.
energy. Good
Yeah,
energy there.
absolutely. Deborah.
It's throbbing. Need to just go drink
You're,
some water or something. Sorry, I'll be back.
okay. Deborah Adams. Deborah, I just Deborah need to know. We've been going at it for nearly 2.5 hours, Tina. And we've still got 3 to do. Deborah Adams. Deborah, this card came up and it talks about sacred breath and sound. It talks about life force and communication for you. All right, this particular card. It says healing is available to you now on both the physical and personal levels. Deep breathing can relieve stress and initiate and accelerate healing and raise the vibration of your chi or life force. So if there is a physical issue or a personal pattern that you want to resolve, spend some time in deep breathing and meditation and let yourself feel the fluid, peaceful influence of it that it brings to your body. All right. They're asking you to breathe through those issues that you are having. I feel like sometimes you have foot in mouth, and that's just not limited to you, Deborah. We all do that, including myself. I sometimes have foot in mouth, and they're saying that if when you take that deep breath in, you can breathe through. Hi, Ange. You can breathe through these issues that are happening around you, and you can relieve some of the stress that you've got going. Um, this card is showing me, if you look at the top, it's showing me dolphins. Do you identify with dolphins at all, Deborah? Do you identify with the dolphins? The dolphins are a master in the water. They actually glide in the water, and that's what they're wanting you to do with this breath work. Jealous you took 10 hot. I'm freezing here. Thanks, Ange. Yes, you do with the dolphins. Okay, so they're asking you when you breathe. Okay, so sorry, they're giving me lots of information at once. So what they're saying is these issues that are happening with you in your life, what they want you to do is use the breath work to get through any difficult issues. And when you do that breath work, can you imagine the dolphin gliding through the water? It actually uses the water to just peacefully skims in the water. It just moves in the water like we do when we move through air. But they want you, because you identify with the dolphins, they're asking you to do that. Deborah, where are you? He'll be back. He'll be back, Liz. Yes, they are amazing, and they both have great energy, and it's a breath of fresh air to me. Yeah. Okay, so Deborah, you also have somebody that you are wanting to communicate with, Deborah. There's something that you are wanting to say to this particular person, and you don't know how to say it to them. They're asking you to use the breath work here. They're asking you to know that, like the dolphin, things will just flow. Things will be okay. All right. Do you have a communication issue with somebody, Deborah? Yes, communication issue. Okay. All right. So it's all about, they're telling me it's all about how you present when you communicate. Now, I don't know why they're giving this to me, but if you communicate with somebody, what they want you to do is sit in your power. And when you talk to them, look at them. When you speak, speak with courage, speak with conviction, because this is the way that you're going to be heard. And if they're not listening, you need to keep repeating yourself until they do actually understand what you're saying, right? You need to communicate your feelings. You need to voice your requests. You need to honor your right to speak to them and to speak out. And they're asking you to take a deep breath and practice communicating openly with this person, as openly as you possibly can. Um, okay. So use the breath. You use the breath to speak your communication. Don't hurry through it. When you feel like you're being hurried through any communication or any issue that you've got, they want you to just slow down. And you also need to tell the person, you need to hear me out, and you need to hear me out in my time, not your time. You have to be clear with them about what it is that you want, because they're under the illusion that you want something else, because it's not clear communication. Deborah, does this make sense to you? The communication needs to be clear. And you've also got some healing to do as well for your heart, because they're telling me that whoever this communication issue is with is actually hurting your heart as well. I don't know whether it's a family member, whether it's a partner, whoever it is, whether it's a child, I don't know. But someone is hurting you, and the communication is not as clear cut. It's hard with this person. It feels hard. It feels like you're hitting a brick wall and you don't know what to do with it. You are doing the best you can, they're saying, but make sure that you are clear with your message. Is it a family member, or is this resonating with you? Okay, so Deborah, I'm not quite sure what the dynamics are, but they're saying that you play a very, and don't take me the wrong way, right? You play a very feminine role in this person's life, and they want you to balance it out with a bit of masculinity. They want you to open up your masculine self and to be heard. Son's girlfriend. Okay, all right. So, okay, they're just saying to me, it's they don't want you to be a friend to her first, right? You are a parent to your son, and that is how you need to be seen to his girlfriend. The communication styles are completely different for you and your son's girlfriend. That's why she's not picking up on things. And you have to remember as well that she's a lot younger than you, and she's not able to identify what it is that you're saying the way you mean it. So you need to talk to her on her level so that she does understand it. It's almost like she's giving me a headache. Like every time she comes around, it feels like she's draining your energy. You may also need to put up your wall, your bubble of white light with her around you, because it just feels like the two of you are on completely different frequencies, that she's not on the same frequency as you are. And yes, she has got a lot to learn. Um, and your son is going to find some valuable lessons with her. I don't know how long they've been together for, but there are some valuable lessons in here for him, and that is part of his life. Lockie, if you're back, have you got anything to say to Deborah?
Sorry, yeah, I'm just a bit distracted.
No,
Yeah.
that's okay. That's all right. That's fine.
Sorry, I'm gonna just pull a few cards and see, but I'm
Yes.
not like 100% at the moment. Sorry. I do sense. Do you know what I sense though with that? I see this energy where it's like I've had enough, and okay, so I sense that it's. I'm being told that there's this energy that's like I've had this. I'm putting up this wall and I'm walking away, but I'm still watching what's going on. So I feel like I want you to take a step back, keep an eye
Mhm.
out, is what I'm going to say. Keep an eye out on things surrounding you, but take a step back. And um, it's like I'm being completely quiet. It's like I completely reserve myself. Sorry, I don't know where this is coming from, but it's this wall that's around. So, Han, I'll be back. Sorry.
You have actually put up a wall, Deborah, and it's the wall has been put up for a reason. All right. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Lockie. Um, yes, observe from a distance, Tina. That's exactly what she needs to do. Observe from a distance. You have to be a parent to your son first. That's what they're telling me at the moment. You cannot be a friend to your son's girlfriend. It doesn't work that way. It's hard. Um, yeah, just take it easy with that, Deborah. Um, and they're also talking to me about boundaries, which could have a lot to do with you blocking that or putting that wall up between the two of you. the boundaries are really important for you. So, yeah, step back. Like Lockie said, just step back and see how you go with that. Thank you, Tina, for doing that. Deborah, do you have any questions? Do you have any more questions that you'd like to ask? Do you see a new business for me? You're an entrepreneur, Deborah. You're an entrepreneur. I will ask the pendulum for you. Deborah Adams is asking if there is a new business coming in for her within the next 6 months. Within the next year. Okay, so the pendulum is saying yes to your question. We had to break it down a little bit more. A new business could come in at any point in your life. So I asked about the timing, and I asked first about 6 months, and it was saying no, not for the 6 months, but it will be coming in after the 6th month. So 6 to 12 months, that new business will come in for you. You've got a bit of groundwork that you need to attend to first, Deborah. There are people that you need to see. There are things that you need to work out with other people in order to make this business work. I know you're wanting to do this on your own, but they're saying there are things that you need to organise for this business to get up and going, and it's going to take some time. So yes, it is going to come in for you. You're so very welcome, Deborah. Okay, all right. So thank you so much for your donation, Deborah. We're going to leave it at that for that one. All right. Okay. So we've got up next. We've got Tracy Campbell, and you all know where my donations go. They all go, or not all of them. I mean, half of it is Lockie's, but the donations that I receive go towards anti-child trafficking. So you are all in some way helping a child in need. No questions. Life is really awesome. Just seeing what other good comes from what homework Caroline has. Been a while without her homework. um, Tracy. Oh my God, Tracy, why are they showing me you still with cigarettes in your hands? I spoke to another person tonight about cigarettes, and I know I've mentioned this to you before. They're bringing this up again. Are you still smoking, Tracy? Actually, don't have it, but next week I definitely will. Uh-oh, busted. Well, Tracy, that was the first thing they showed me. They showed you standing somewhere, almost like you're hiding it, like you're smoking, and it's almost like you're hiding behind one of the shelter sheds, and you're sitting there with a cigarette in your hand, like you know you shouldn't be doing it, but you are doing it. Not as many though. I don't care. They're saying to me, no, 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 you're still smoking. Hiding from me. Okay, Tracy, I get that. All right, so you got card number 4 as well, and I'm going to read this out to you, and I need you to tell me whether or not this resonates for you. All right? This particular card talks about summoning your power, instinct, intellect, control. The card is telling you that you have far more power than you realize, Tracy. There may be something in your life, perhaps a relationship or a recent challenge, that you have felt powerless to handle. If so, it's time to focus on your own intellect and instinct on the issue at hand. Then muster the courage to take the necessary action. What is it that you're wanting to do, Tracy, that you haven't started yet? And why haven't you started it? They're telling me don't start it now, wait until the new year. Not that there's that many days left until the new year, but you're saying everything is going really well for you, and that's great. But there's something in your mind's eye that you want to start that you haven't started yet. What is it? What is it? What is that about? They're saying that you're strong, that you're self-directed, and now it's time. You're another one of these people that's time for you to walk through that doorway. You're in this space of being peaceful. You're in this space of being persistent, but you've got to honour yourself with whatever it is that you want to put into process. They're asking you to prioritise yourself, and for the last, they're telling me the last couple of months that you've actually been resting. So this is good. This is a good thing. I haven't done any spiritual stuff down here. Down here, where are you at the moment, Tracy? Down here. That's all I can think of. I get dreams, etc. again, and some downloads, but not actively practicing. Okay, all right. Okay, so they're just saying to you that you can start putting some of these things into practice because you're more than capable of doing this, Tracy. Oh, early firecrackers night tonight? Never mind. Vegas. Is that Brisbane you mean? Brizzy? Okay, so they're saying to me that you need to prioritize your highest self. So that tells me, when they say that to me, that you have to start practicing this again. And now you're saying to yourself, oh my God, here we go again. I've got to start this again. They don't want you to be in that frame of mind. They want you to just be with it. You're not far from Locky. Okay, I get it. Okay. So much more control in your life. Card number 19 talks about death and rebirth, Tracy, for you. I just left it come when it comes. Okay, all right, and that's fine, all right. And when it comes, don't forget to do something about it. Don't just let it come and not do anything about it. When it comes, do something with it. Don't just leave it on its own. 100% life is great, done about 180 and loving life. Yeah. And this is, death and rebirth, darkness to light. And I can't even, there we go, darkness to light. The Black Panther symbolizes power through transformation, which you're doing, by the way, Tracy. Although the Panthers here are intense, they bring a mysterious, mythical message that you have the power to let go of the fear of the unknown. So that fear of the unknown is something that you're actually coming to terms with at the moment. When you do this, you will come out of the darkness enlightened and wake up to a newly conscious life. Right? The Panther priestess, dressed in white, comes to tame the difficult energies within this transition. So if you look at that woman in there, she's dressed in white, and she's taming the difficult energies that come with the transition. She carries the antler totem up the top here with her. It's an icon of clear perception for you, and she directs you to open your awareness to new opportunities that are going to be coming your way in 2023, Tracy. Right? So just be aware of that. These changes, they're talking, they're saying to me these changes are coming in on a spiritual level. And as much as you've been resting and relaxing, um, they're actually getting you ready for new beginnings, Tracy. Okay? Um, there's there's lessons in here, and you're actually taking on board all of these lessons. And I know you don't. I don't see you very much around on the spiritual platforms at the moment. And I think there are a lot of people that are doing the same thing as you, like backing away from the spiritual community and just stepping into their own um, power, which is a really good thing so far as I'm concerned. Can't wait was a long battle, rest time, and I wanted to help others. You will actually do that because you're actually. It's like you're gathering all of the energy. It's like you're gathering the spiritual energy to move forward in that power and that knowledge that you can hand over to people. And once you're in that space, there's no stopping you, woman. Right? And they're saying that you need to be able to trust yourself, and in the future, because you will be stronger and you'll be more resourceful than you've ever realized in your past. And it's because you've been with people that you haven't realized your power. Been moving, unpacking, and enjoying myself again after the shit show. Absolutely. Now, Tracy, I'm just going to delete your comment because oops, where are we? I'm going to delete the comment because I don't want you to be blocked. So I've just deleted that comment. I'll put that other one. Can't wait. Rest time. Okay. Um, so, Tracy. Okay. You got a really powerful connection with one of your guides. I don't know who this is. Can you just refresh my memory? One of your guides is really powerful, and it feels like a male energy. And they're saying that when this guide comes forward, that's when you need to start picking up and start talking to him because you've got a lot to learn from him. Your dad is really strong. Okay, right. Okay, tune into him, listen to him. But they're saying to you not to see him as your father. They want you to see him as a soul. They want you to see him as a guide. Remove that. Remove that label, dad. Remove that. Right. See him as a soul. See him as somebody that is guiding you. Oh, he doesn't shut up. You could write a book with him. That's so cute. That is really cute. And they're also saying to me, now I know that you're saying everything is going really well. They're going to start testing you in 2023. All right? After the calm, there may be a storm, not a big one, just a little one, but they're saying that you need to make sure that you set your boundaries. You have to honor yourself. So all of the rest and relaxation you've done, all of the shadow work that you've been doing, they will test you out in 2023 to find out, to see whether or not you've actually made better boundaries for yourself. So be clear about that. When you meet people, speak your truth, be your authentic self. Ready for whatever gets thrown. Battle's ready. Battle ready. Yes. Yeah. Good.
I also want to say, sorry, quickly.
Yep.
I pulled the cards because I was like, I feel she's very content. What can the cards say? You know, she's in a very good spot right now.
Yeah.
And the cards were just thankful and fascinated. And I was like, seriously, like you're in a state of just being thankful that you're in a new place,
Yes.
new area, new life. And it's fascinating how far you've come and where you're at now and all this. So the cards pretty much just confirmed what I was going to say, but what you already know. I see you have the world in your hands at the moment. You really are blessed at the moment, and you're thankful for where you are. And and then I've got the fascinated card. It's like I'm in shock and how far I've come. Like I know I could do it, but it's cool. Like look at where I am. Like this is where I see you're at, and stay in that fascinated and thankful feeling. And I keep getting told, go explore nature, go bush, go like I see your profile picture here too, and I want her to explore everywhere. Go explore, have some fun, adventure. Adventure is what I want you to focus on. And with what Caroline said, 2023 Will May throw a couple tests at you, small little tests, but it is to see if you have progressed, in learning. So, and you know that you're in a really good spot at the moment. So, yeah.
Excellent, Tracy. It makes a difference, doesn't it, when you can spend time on yourself, when you give yourself time and space to heal. So much power in that. So much power. Absolute power. And yeah, the transition for you has been enormous, Tracy. Just enormous. And that applies to a lot of you that are sitting in the background there. If what we need you to do is recognize how far you've come over the past 12 months, because 2022 has been a huge year for everybody. In fact, since 2020, it's been a huge couple of years for everybody. And there are going to be massive changes in 2023, and it's because people are starting to understand who they are and what values they want in their lives, and where they're supposed to be. Heal, breathe, and finally relax. Absolutely. Anyone going through hell, my inbox is always open for anyone needing a chat. That's beautiful. And Tracy's a beautiful person, people. So yeah, when she says that, she means it. I miss having those chats with you on Facebook Messenger, Tracy. The ones that we used to have. I miss having them. Hopefully, we can, I don't know, somehow have little chats. It is pretty hard at the moment, but I've lived it, so I know how hard it can get. Yeah. Yes, big positive changes in the new year. Absolutely, so big changes. All right, Tracy, do you have any questions at all? I know you said you didn't have any questions. Maybe I could just do you. Which one, guys? Which one? This one? Okay. I'm going to give you a card from this deck, Tracy. Starseeds Oracle book. Well, this is the box here. And I don't think I've ever given you one. So this will be interesting what comes up for you. Tracy. What does Tracy need to know? Okay. And I'm going to read this directly from the book, Breath of the Cosmos. Now, I'm going to put it up to the camera for you. Breath of the Cosmos. This one's called My Will to Thy Will, Micromanaging the Universe. When we rely only on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. And you know what I think about that word trying. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life, to surrender to the greater will of the universe has and what it has for you, to move from my will to thy will. When you surrender to the great will of life, you will begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, little by little, you find yourself living the most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender to the personal will, you will relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will. So the way you think things should be is not necessarily the way that it is intended for you. Now, the starseed activation in this says, place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. So you can just put your hand on your heart and whisper the following. I am willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life. Dear universe, help me move from my will to thy will. Please lead me. Please show me the way. So trust. Just trust. Okay, Tracy, that was for you. Now, we've got one more reading to do. I've been going for 3 hours, so after that reading, we might finish it up. I've got to pay it forward to do for Annette Grimstein, who has graciously given a pay it forward reading. So to the people who haven't, any newbies, oh, good night, Liz. Any newbies that are in here, please say hello so that we can get you into the pay it forward reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a number in a moment, and to any newbies that are here that would like to give us a test run, so to speak, by all means, enter into it. So that applies to like Sabira, Liz, Tracy, Hogan, Sabira K. Tracy, have a guess. Tracy, no. Oh, you mean Tracy Hogan? Okay. Yeah, so the people, just make sure that you like or follow the pages, please, before you go into this. Mila, no and no. It's lovely to see you here, Mila. You must be on a break from work. So, yeah, Donna, you can come into it as well. Okay, so we've got a few people here that are been hiding in the background. Don't forget to like the live up the top there or love it. All right. So, and there are a number of people sitting in the background. Been following for a few weeks now. There's Wakers. Yes, by all means. Okay. All right, so I'm going to choose a number. What numbers will I? Guys, give me a number. Um, okay, so okay, go for it, guys. Choose a number between 25 and 35, and the person who wins it, I will put you up on the screen, and you will get the in-depth reading, which will be the last one for this evening. You can go in as many times as you want. Between 25 and 35. Tina, Tina, are you new? Tina and Mila, no, guys, you're not new. Okay, Tina. Tina, do you mind if I give it to Tracy? See, I guess it is. No, okay, so Tina, I'm going to give you a card anyway for the moment because you did get it, but I think we can give this one to Tracy Hogan. But I will give you a card first, Tina, because you're always giving me cards on your lives as well. This was meant to be for the newbies, guys. I know, Sonia. That's why I mean, she did pick the card, so I'm going to give her one card. One card. My intuition is getting so good. Yes, absolutely. Tracy, just hang in there, mate. I'll be with you in a second. Um, I'll just write your name down. Tracy Hogan. Good night, Evelyn. Okay. Okay, for you, Tracy, not Tracy, sorry, for Tina, your card is all about balance. Um, the angels know that you're busy with the earthly demands on your time. They want you to help with your responsibilities. Sorry, they want to help you with your responsibilities through the process of balance. Whenever our schedules become disproportionate, our energy drops. All right, so there's some areas of your life where you're giving too much and you're not giving enough in every other area of your life. The lowered energy creates the illusion that there isn't enough time in the day. So a vicious cycle of time limitation happens because of that. Um, okay, Denise, good night. Um, your angels ask you to add regular doses of meditation, which I know you do, Tina. And also they want you to do some exercise and to play with your day. They're saying play with your day. You forget to play with your day. Um, work, play with spiritual things. You can do some exercises. The relationships that you've got will grow when you feel the joy. They're saying that you need to have just that little bit more balance. You could be feeling overwhelmed with some responsibilities that you're having at the moment. So don't hesitate to ask the universe and your angels to help lift you out of that. Right? What's with the music, Tina? Tina, what's with the music? They're saying that music will help you. Do you find yourself singing when you do when you are resting, when you are relaxing? They're saying to tune into the music. Tune into the music because it resonates for you. It brings your vibration up. It brings your frequency up. Okay. Just had to block somebody. All the time. Okay. All right. So keep going with that because it lifts your frequency. But they're saying make sure that you keep things balanced. It's important for you to balance the things in your life. So if you feel overwhelmed by something, it's because you're doing too much of that. It's like, at certain points during the day, because I do so many readings for people, I feel completely overwhelmed with it. And I just have to shut my computer down, turn it off and say, no, enough is enough. I need to then go outside and balance it out with grounding or going out in the car because I love driving. Just spoke to my angels for help. Okay, good for you. Good on you, Tina. Okay, Tina, we'll leave it there. And I will get on to who was it? Tracy. Love and light to you, Tina. Hopefully that has resonated with you. But please make sure that you balance things. Okay, Tracy Hogan. Tracy Hogan. I just have to write this down. Okay, Tracy, the first thing they're telling me is that you are hiding a part of yourself, Tracy. Please let me know if this is resonating with you. You're hiding a part of yourself. Why are you hiding a part of yourself? Because people love to see that side of you. It's almost like you feel too vulnerable when you show that side of yourself, and you never trust that it's going to be okay if you show too much of that part of yourself. They want you to start speaking your truth, Tracy. They want you to start uh, knowing that you're going to be okay, knowing that people aren't going to run away when you become that authentic version of yourself. Um, you're getting downloads at the moment too. Even if you don't know that you're getting downloads, you're actually getting downloads. Um, books. Why are they showing me books? Do you do any studying at the moment, Tracy? Do you study? Keep going with the studying. Whatever it is that you're focusing on at the moment, you need to keep going with that because it's going to work in your favour. She so is messages. What's that mean? No, not at all. Sorry, Tracy, because I'm so far ahead of you, you have to explain what that means. I'm not quite sure what you mean by what's that mean. No, not at all. I'm 10 steps ahead of you. So when you write something like that, tell me what you're talking about. Um, books, studying. Okay. Uh, okay. They're showing me books. I don't know whether you read or whether you're going to be studying, but something that you're going to be focusing on or are focusing on now may need further study. download. She's getting signs. Okay. All right. So the downloads. Okay, Latosha, can nobody please don't send any more donations through people. We'll make Latosha the last one, and no more donations, please. Okay, so Tracy. Okay, you can actually. I don't know whether it feels like Sonia knows you or you know Sonia. They're saying to me that you can have a practice buddy. And maybe this is where the studying is coming in. You need to start putting all of these things into practice. If you've got major downloads happening, they're not even sure that you understand what these downloads are, but that's because you're critically thinking about this, and they're saying just to let it go, let that mind part of yourself let it go, because you won't be able to understand it. You won't be able to understand it. So just let that go, and use Sonia. If you two know each other, which you must know each other, I'm pretty sure you do. Use each other as a bounce. Just bounce off each other with these messages that you're getting, with these downloads that you're having, because you need to talk to somebody about it. You need to it's almost like you need to debrief with somebody about all of the things that are happening to you at the moment, because you don't understand them, or you do understand them but you don't know what to do with them. So use Sonia to do that. They're also talking to me about body self-care. um, you need to be careful with the food or whatever it is that you're putting into your body, or go out into nature, go hug a tree or do something, go do some grounding. So please go out and do that. I'm not quite sure what you mean by wow, but something's obviously resonating for you. Um, get out and this self-care, they're talking to me about self-care. You need to take care of your body, because these downloads are coming to you now for a reason. So they want you to also make sure that your body is finally tuned enough so that they can keep downloading them to you. We had this conversation tonight about spirit. Okay, all right. They want you to celebrate life, Tracy. It's almost like they've got this party going around you, and they're saying, "Celebrate life, woman! Celebrate life! Smile with us, because you've come so far yourself. You've done so much. You've changed a lot." They're just saying that road in front of you is still, you've got a long way to go, but you're on the right path, and they want you to celebrate how far you've come. They're also telling me, Tracy, that you've got a lot of, you have to forgive yourself for not being in a place where you felt you should have been years ago, Tracy. Sorry, I just have to write this down. For not being where you thought you should have been years ago. But they want you to forgive yourself, because a couple of years ago or years ago was not the right time. It wasn't divinely timed for that. Okay, now is the right time for you, Tracy. So whatever you were dealing with up until then, they had to hold you off. They had to create situations for you where you could learn to be your more authentic version of you so that you can now step into who you are. You understand this, you think. Well, just talk to Sonia about it later. I'm sure she'll help you understand that. They keep showing me celebrate, celebrate. Now I don't know whether you've got some sort of celebrations coming up or not, Tracy, but they're celebrating you. They want you to shine. They want you to pat yourself on the back. Um, they want you to be encouraged by the amount of work that you've done. Um, you have their support, right? You've got their support. Look at them around you, right? You are their world. That's what they're saying to me. They are there for you. They are there to support you. You are their world. This is why they're here. They're here for you. They want you to use them. They want you to give them your woes. They want you to ask them questions. They want you to have, you've got so many ideas and inspirations that you want to put into practice, and it's time now for this to happen. It's time. Tracy, what have you got on your mind? Something's bothering you. Some type of past event is still bothering you. They need you to release that. A few things maybe then. Okay, so they're showing me your heart. They're showing me an instant where you felt so much pain that it actually still hurts you now. I don't know whether it was an argument or whether it was something that he said to you. It feels like something that was said to you many years ago that you just can't seem to let it go, and that's what's affected you. And they're not saying it's driven you, but it has affected you, and it hurt. It hurt what got said. It hurt. And if you acknowledge that it hurt and that it has affected you, it will give you the ability to be able to let those feelings go. Answer for her. We had this conversation tonight. Okay. All right. Well, Sonia seems to know what's happening, Tracy, but they're just showing me your heart, and they're showing me that it feels like there's a part of that is missing, that you were, they're giving me the word misunderstood, that there was a certain amount of someone taking you for granted, even I don't know what the situation was, but it feels like I felt like nothing. And I don't want to feel like nothing anymore. It's time for some healing for you, Tracy. And they're making me go all quiet here at the moment because they're saying that you can feel the healing that is happening for you, right? And if you need to, just talk to somebody about this, talk to Sonia about it. If you've got somebody there, talk to them about this, because you need to heal that. You need to heal that emotional wound. You need to heal that. I'm lost at the moment with that. That's okay. That's all right. It'll come to you. They're telling me that it will come to you when you understand it. It'll come to you. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to pick up that you've got a guardian angel with you at the moment, and they're giving you small messages, and they want you to listen. They want you to stop thinking so much, and they want you to tune into your angels. Okay, Tracy, what's with the white lilies? They're showing me white lilies. Were white lilies special to you or special to somebody? White lilies. They're showing me white lilies, and it's like work. What does that mean? Work. What does work mean? They're showing me white lilies. Uh, Not that I know of. They are at work. You got this, Tracy. Okay, so what's at work? The white lilies? Why are you showing me white lilies? Okay, is there a situation that's happening at work? Fake ones. Lilies are at work in a pot. Okay, well they're just showing me the white lilies, and okay, and you've just said fake ones. They're saying to me, they're not. Don't be fake. Be real. Maybe that's what the message is here for you. Be that authentic version of you at work as well as at home. Make your boundaries clear. The white lilies represent, they're saying to me, is representing an issue that's happening at work for you at the moment that you might not be aware of, um, that could potentially create a problem for you. White lilies. I just as PPT. PPT. Yeah, I just, okay, I just employed field manager as a PPT. Oh, part timer. Okay, all right. Okay, so he could potentially be a problem. He could potentially be a problem. Why would he? Okay, so they're saying to keep an eye on that. And they're now showing me the pot of what you're calling the fake white lilies at your work. He represents as nice, but the intentions are fake. Seems okay at the moment. Yeah, just keep your eye on him. Just keep your eye on him. Him, her, they, whatever. And this choice, they're saying, this choice to bring him in on staff was done for a reason. So he must have some type of a lesson there. Okay, Tracy, do you have any questions for me before I wind this up and start with the other person that sent you a donation, Natasha? No questions. Oh, you're very welcome. They're asking you to read between the lines, whatever that means for you. Read between the lines. Don't take what people say as gospel. You've got to read between the lines. Oh, you're more than welcome. Tina. I can say the same for you on the live stuff. Okay, right. Tracy, you won that courtesy of Annette Grimstein. Natasha, I'm sure that's how you say your name. Are you here? Happy New Year to you too, Tina. It's our 31st tomorrow. I know you're a day behind, but it's the 31st tomorrow. Latosha Allen. Okay. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Donna. Have a wonderful evening, day, morning, wherever you are in this world. I always forget where people are. All right, Latosha. Okay, so Latosha, just let me know if you've got any questions that you'd like to ask. But for the moment, what I'm picking up for you is I feel like your feet are in mud. I feel like it's hard for you to move forward. You'll be all right, Tina. You'll be okay. Latosha, mud. Are you finding it difficult to move forward, moving forward with regards to what? Well, I don't know, Latosha. Whatever the situation is, whatever's happening to you, it could be an emotional situation, it could be a physical situation. I'm just not sure what it is there, but they're just showing me a picture of when they show me that people's feet are in mud. It means that they're finding it difficult to move forward from something. It's usually from what something has happened. Does this resonate with you? Can you just let me know whether it does? Um, and also they're saying to me somebody's taking advantage of you. A few things happening in the sun's You mean a relationship as in a better communication between you, or a relationship as in personally you would like to be with somebody from your work? I just feel like I'm stuck in the mud at the moment. Friendship, yeah. They're telling me that, okay, so manifesting a friendship, that just, it's like this doctor at work. Okay, so they're telling you, they're asking you not to push this. If it's going to happen, it will happen naturally. And by that, you can manifest as much as you want. But this person at your work seems to have a mind of their own, and it's going to be harder than you think to manifest the friendship with them. They want you to stay in a quiet and receptive state. They want you to think about what it is that you're manifesting, because this is something. My guides are actually saying to me, this is out of your control. There's not much you can do with that particular person at work, unless they want to also do the same thing as what you're wanting to manifest this relationship between the two of you, or this friendship. It's not going to work out the way you want it to, um, Latosha. It just feels, to me at the moment, Latosha, it feels like it's out of balance, it's out of sync. That your vibration and their vibration is not the same. So it may not manifest for you. In your timing is the same as well. Did you have a particular question that you wanted to ask the person? Okay, so they've given me this card, Latosha, for you, and it's about the family. I'll show you the card. Okay, all right. So this particular card came up when you were typing what you wanted. So I know you can't read it, but it can be up to you. But I will read it from the book, because it's all going to be all about family for you in 2023. Just give me 2 seconds. So it's all about family. And it's saying the situation that is happening for you at the moment is an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and your heart, surround this person and yourself and the experience with calming, blue light and medical. Be open to peace within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace with that family member. This particular card means that the question you asked about is related to a family member. It could be that some healing work is needed concerning one particular family member. It's the first person who comes to mind. I think you mentioned something before about your son. I'm sorry, it was a little while ago. Let's see if I can find it. His son's health. He's recovering from being ill. Okay, so it could be about that. And the fact that he's been ill. So if he's the first family member that you thought about, or it could be, I said this card here to be a sign that there's a need for more together, more family togetherness, spending an evening or a holiday together. Um, they need you to spend more time with family. That's about myself. Now, the additional meanings for this particular card also come up as a new addition to your family. Like somebody could be could get pregnant and add to your family. The fact that you have friends who are like a second family to you. It's time to face off feelings so that they can be cleared. Release any unwanted patterns by giving one or more family member, including yourself. So if that means anything to you, please work on that forgiveness, work on that family member. He's probably had a sick, you just ask him to spend time. Now, I don't know if you have a partner rotation, but they're talking about partnerships here. And it's not by chance that you meet this person. Just let me know if you're in a partnership with them. I just feel like you've got an energy for you. This person that's coming in feels like the energy with that it's like you talk to them quite freely and discuss things, and it's almost like you don't even need to say it because they understand it. What was the question? The question was, do you have a partner in your life? Okay. This is anybody I've been talking to. Oh, okay. So just take it easy with that and just let things happen naturally. They're just saying that it's this person that is coming into your life is not there by mistake. They're there for they're saying for a reason, for a lesson. It feels normal, it feels natural to this person. It's like this person that automatically embody other people. So you don't really need to even explain yourself. They feel comfortable, they feel familiar, they feel safe. Does feel familiar. You may have been other people's lives, you may have been feels familiar to you. Um, they're still talking to me about this manifesting. They're asking you to let that go, because when you were talking to me before, you were saying that all you wanted was if that is the case, the time you want to be by itself. Like sexual person, not sure that you feel that there may have been something more there. You do have some sort of karmic connection with him. He's not just a you is somebody that brings into you jealousy. So we're asking you to pay attention to this. And remember that familiarity because that is what's making things feel safer for you. Mhm. You can maintain and bits and pieces. You know, you have conversations about so much very, very sort of know there's something very, very can I trust him as a friend? I'm feeling a little God. I feel I don't get this sense of complete trust. Something else is going on in the background. But something else is happening in the background that you're not aware of. So, you know, trust is earned, okay? Don't give him your complete trust. He has to earn that. They're telling you that something that you want to be able to trust this person. Why are you feeling that you want more from this person, Natasha? He's not just a friend to you. You feel like you want more from him. And that expectation sometimes can be yeah. So be careful with those boundaries that you're creating here. Because that you may not want the same things as what you want. Having a deep connection with a friend is very different than having a deep connection with a partner. So the audio is working on this. Can people hear me properly? It said the audio isn't working on Messenger. Latosha, it's hard to hear. Can you hear me now, Latosha? I'm not sure if it's just me. I can hear you now. That's better. Okay, so I turned up my volume, but yeah. Can you repeat the last thing I said? Okay, so from what I recall, I think it was more about trust is earned. Trust is earned. It's don't give him. You can, I just get a little bit of not a red flag, but I'm just getting this wall up. Just be careful with him. Something is going on in the background with him, Latosha, that you're not aware of, and that trust has to be earned. It's not something that they want you to have blind trust with. All right, it's got to be earned. He has to earn that trust. You want more from him, but he's not able to give it to you at the moment, Latosha. And I know you said that you just wanted friendship with him, but I just keep picking up that this is something that you're telling yourself, but you want more from him. You want more than he is capable of giving you. Okay, that makes sense. Yep. So just be really careful about your boundaries with this, okay? Be careful of your expectations of what it is that you want with this. You're manifesting something here, and that manifestation They want you to stop doing this manifesting with him, because he has that free will to decide how that's going to go. When we manifest things like that, it's usually about manifesting a person into your life, not a particular person. You can't control that particular person because they have the free will and right to decide for themselves where they're going to be or how they're going to move forward with someone. Manifesting your perfect partner into your life, however, is a different thing. And when it does happen, that's when the manifestation is set and in motion. So just be careful what it is that you feel that you're manifesting with him, because I don't think it's a true reflection of what you want to happen. Latosha, do you have any other questions that you'd like to ask me? We've been going for nearly 4 hours here and I've just about zonked it. If you've got a financial situation at the moment, Latosha, they're saying that that's going to heal itself as well. They're saying that you have this capacity to spend money that perhaps may not be there. Just to keep tabs on what it is that you spend your money on, and things will just heal for you. That's basically all I'm getting for you at the moment, Latosha. Your son is recovering from his illness, and they're saying that he will continue to recover because you're there for him. This is a time for giving for you. Hi, Annette. I'm just about done, Annette, for the evening. I'm talked out. Been going for nearly 4 hours. Okay, Latosha, thank you so much for your donation. And hopefully we'll see you on the live again. We are starting to do meditations on Tuesdays as well, meditations and healings.
Hey.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God, you frightened the shit out of me. You frightened the shit out of me.
I didn't know how to come in. I just wanted to say apologize for not being on much.
That's okay.
Thanks to everyone. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Hang in there. I'll be with you in a minute, all right? Okay, people, I'm just about done for the evening. To all of you who have kindly donated, you know where your donations are going. So thank you so much. You're helping somebody that, on the other side of the world that doesn't know how to help themselves or is being abused. So thank you for your donations. And with that, love and light to you all, and good night.